Thank you, Count.
Hello, I'm Chris Solo, and welcome to the Realms of Ukodor, where I've gathered my friends to play some Dungeons and Dragons. But before we get started, let's go ahead and dive into our announcements. We are affiliates. You can show your support by hitting that subscribe button or donating with bits, and you can check out our menu down below. There's different menu options where you can give one of the players, like a healing potion or inspiration or something like that. All you do is when you donate the bits, you just tag the moderator or Ukodor within the chat, and you can say who you want that item to go to, and I'll try to bring that item in organically through the narrative. A big portion of our proceeds from subscriptions, donations, and bits goes to the Game Academy. You can check them out down below. They are a 501c3 nonprofit that uses tabletop gaming to help inspire and educate youth and teen through tabletop. They also will be at Ukodor Con. Our friend Joshua, who is the one of the founders of Game Academy, will be DMing the celebrity show at Ukodor Con.
Right.
Speaking of
which
Ukodor
means you'll be
Con,
playing in the celebrity show.
I am playing in the celebrity show.
You're not a celebrity.
We're all celebrities.
Yeah, but only he gets to play in the show.
No, so the idea for the celebrity show is all the DMs are going to be playing in the celebrity show. That's the goal. Plus a couple other special guest stars that are. So, speaking of Ukodor Con, we are live with our Kickstarter for pre-order tickets. So go ahead and get your discounted, exclusive Kickstarter only rewards and such through our Kickstarter. You can go ahead and click the link down below, or you can click the image down below as well.
I mean, honestly, even if you're going to come for one day, $40, man. I mean, you get every day if you want, or just come for one day.
And you get lots of stuff.
So much swag.
There's a lot of
It
swag.
doesn't make sense to me to even break it down to single days. Just the $40, man. Any con you go to is $40.
Don't you get like
Getting
a
food
badge and a shirt? And
personalized.
Yeah,
Yes.
right? You get
So,
shirts.
You get a wood engraved Ukodor Kickstarter exclusive wood badge that is will be given to us from our friends over at Master Monk Gaming. You will get a swag bag, a Ukodor Con t-shirt, buttons, 20 raffle tickets. We'll be running probably 20 different raffles throughout the convention for board games, for other swag items from our vendor, a seat at the celebrity game to play with me and some of the other DMs of the local streams. And there's a lot of other things you can get with that as well. So go ahead and check it out. Spread
Just
the
to
word.
be clear, you won't be playing in the game, but you get a seat to watch the game.
But
no,
when
they're
there,
playing in the game.
What?
They're picking one attendee to play in the celebrity
Oh,
game.
so one of you will
Yes.
get to do
Do
that.
we get
yes.
raffle tickets?
no, but check under
No,
your
we don't get
seat
to
for
win anything.
bees.
There will be bees.
Check under your seat for whatever Oprah left you.
So, another big shout out to our partnered sponsor, Griffin Co. They are our longtime campaign sponsor of these beautiful people here, and a lot of the items you will see on tonight and other campaigns are from them. So go ahead and check them out. You do get a discount with the promo code Ukodor if you do purchase something yourself. Brain went blank. Doesn't matter. Cool. So, without further ado, let's get ready for the next chapter of the
Realms of Ukodor.
Welcome to the Realms of Ukodor.
And we're back. So, last we left,
I'm grateful, I swear.
the party was split themselves to do two separate tasks. They dropped off the survivors, the very limited amount of survivors that we had from EDAC. They dropped them off in Wainee up north with the airship. Jadobi, Barakabu, and Denahi went on another quest to try to get some information. Eventually, the two parties, they did meet back up near Zin's house, where they met an old friend, Remus and Giselle. The group immediately started sneaking towards the city, trying to see if they can find any survivors, and were met against a very large foe, a personal pet of Rosalyn, Victor's sister, one of the Lord vampires
That hot bitch.
of the area. Putting a really good number on the party, doing a lot of things that were unexpected. A couple party members did fall unconscious. They were able to brought to, and mid-fight, Brakar is his name, looks up, looks like he's acknowledging something, kind of vamps out towards the gate and walks into the city. And that's where we'll pick up.
I hope that he literally just picked up in the middle of the fight and be like, all right, I'm out of here.
Okay, bye.
Wait, you left out the part about the
Well, we can get to that. Yeah, we can
Sorry, I
get to
missed
that.
that.
Well, seeing as that was like literally the last thing revealed. I think we'll
So,
Just a quick word,
sure.
if I could just shout out for a moment. Those of you that are actually watching, thank you. We really appreciate you being a part of this, and really hope that you can make it out to the thing. And if you can't, thanks for watching and giving us support.
If you can't, we're all just gonna meet up and get drunk in the park.
Or we might even do that virtually. We could just have everybody like join us on a drunken adventure.
all right.
Maybe
So,
not, I don't
bringing it back
Have
down,
your cup of water.
you all are getting, catching your breath. The dust has settled, so to speak. Jadobi, you are lying with a roughed up, wounded, pregnant
Baby mama.
Giselle. What would you all like to do?
GTFO.
What was that thing?
It's very powerful, that's for sure.
GW. Wow, okay. Strong start. I like it.
We're doing
It
great. We're doing
sounds
great.
almost.
They're the same name.
It's close.
All right,
They're the same name.
all right.
Here we go.
All right.
Jadobi, is she all right? Yes.
She has a name, and yes, I'm all right.
I'm sorry, I don't believe we've ever had the pleasure of meeting.
Giselle,
Father.
nice to meet you. Perception check.
We used to call you Juliet.
Yes, that's my middle name.
Not good. Not a good perception check. Good. 8.
8. Okay. She is a Fearbolg female. Looks to be a cleric of some sort. That's about all you can get.
And she got a baby bow.
You didn't see that.
I'm gonna second win myself. 'Cause
Can everyone make perception
Well, should we just rest?
I don't know. What are we gonna
Second
do?
one?
Yeah, everyone make a perception check.
22.
22.
Hey, that time.
Still
8.
19.
16.
16.
19.
19. Torque, Barakabu, Denahi, and Jadobi, you hear a lot of yelling and shouting and some growling and a lot of people screaming inside of the city.
Huh, it sounds
Well,
like
we better go.
Okay.
we should.
you're right. It sounds like they got this under control. Let's go.
I'm regaining.
I meant go help them.
16.
Oh.
And we had.
They're in distress.
First roll a nice and natural 20. How fun is that?
For what?
For Trixie.
that is fun.
Well,
least
that
it's
is
not
fun
to
then
kill
for
us.
Trixie.
No, it's
Yeah.
not to kill you. So Trixie is kind of investigating the cart. Fucking shit, and she's trying to like.
I thought she stayed with the boat.
She's caught up.
Yeah, everyone's caught up.
Okay.
Yeah. Magic narrative. Let it
Yes.
go.
So Trixie and Rydell
When I
show
want to
up.
do something magic.
Anyway, so Trixie and Rydell do show up. It's been some time, and they wanted to check on you guys. So Trixie comes in, and she sees the cart that she made for you all wrecked to shit. She checks on Carlox. Carlox looks good, and she's kind of fiddling with things, and then she looks up. And the four of you that had that higher perception check, you also see a what looks to be a winged creature of some sort swooping in from like the mountainside, flying overhead right now. And you just see her go, "What the shit?"
I can
No.
only hope that it's Sin.
Not another dragon.
So sick with dragons.
Nedris
Where?
lived in that mountain.
What?
Up there.
Oh yeah, we woke up a dragon and he came down and
Right
Destroyed the
now?
town.
no, that was a while back. It fucked
Oh,
some shit
okay,
up and we
okay.
took care of it. But
If you'd like to make another perception check, you can see the four of you.
18.
18.
They pointed it out.
Yeah, the four of you that did well.
That's right.
1.
No, I got
Your
another.
joy
I got
is
another
only
20 for Trixie's.
Tarnished by my
perception.
21.
Thanks. I think she got 32, but that's fine.
I can't even get 32. Come on.
She has a plus 12 perception. She's an engineer. So as the creature, it is the goggles. As the creature flies overhead, you do see it, and it goes towards the gate. And it's like as it gets right over the gate, the sunlight. There's not much sunlight, but there's like flickers of sunlight. You do see the wings are more mechanical-like.
Oh
It is
yay!
Canvas fabric with some wood
It is
contraptions, and you hear, "Are you fucking vampire shits?" And you just watch them start trucking. You just see little jars of items leaving, and you hear you know what they are. You hear the and explosions. Oh shit! And that's all. That's
He's
all.
back with his exploding pickles.
Yeah, he's an inventor friend of ours.
Oh.
Loading.
That's where we found Carlos. His house.
Sin,
Right.
what are you doing? Oh shit!
We better go.
Are we really in a condition to head in yet?
Do you need
I don't think the
time
people
to
inside
rest?
are
I
in a
don't
condition
think-
for us not to go in.
I don't think we have anywhere to go and rest.
We shouldn't wait. We should go in.
I agree.
Those of us that can should go then.
Farland starts walking into the city.
Hang on. Let's see if I have any. Let's see if I have any potions or something. Let me see.
Didn't a
Uh,
couple
I-
people find some right at the end?
Good old Trixie.
I
You
have
two did.
I have 2 greater healing potions if someone wants them.
I'll take one.
There you go. Anyone else?
Was that what I found?
I must have drank
I don't
one because
remember.
somehow I'm still
I think I'll take one for
All
her.
right.
I'm going to give it to
Found a
Giselle.
greater. Just
Okay.
a greater.
Yeah. That
Hang
was
on.
44 plus 4.
44 plus.
Sticks sits up. Sticks looks pretty rough. I can do something. Hang on. Let me just. You guys decide what you want to do. I'm gonna try to help.
And
Take care of some of your healing.
You guys can do all the healing, right? Like that's what you do.
Oh, don't ask.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's a
Those of us that can should go. Let's go.
Hang on. I'm so tired. Why did I come with you guys? This is
I
stupid.
run into the gate.
Who all needs healing?
All of us. I think we could all.
I think we all, except Talk, but Talk's already going in.
You already left? You don't need healing? Alright, I can get the 5 of you. Does any of your pets need anything?
Lobo, come here.
Ika. I'll bring Ika over.
One of them. I can heal 6 people.
I think Ika has 1 hit point. I could be wrong.
Let me
I
check.
could be wrong.
Ika would definitely be the one to do it. Because Lobo's at like.
I have him at 21.
21?
I don't know if it's correct, but that's
Lobo's at 31, so.
Alright, Ika.
okay. Alright. Oh, that's not bad. 8, 16. 16 and 14. 30. You all get 36 points back.
Woo.
36 points of what sticks?
Healing. I swear to God, it's not the time. I just did the mass cure wounds on everybody.
Awesome. And as we all start to go in, me and Giselle are going to be in the back of the group. Giselle, why'd you come when you're like this? Why'd you come here? Why'd you come with us?
We have a mission to do.
Giselle, you're with a child. You shouldn't
Yes.
be here.
I'm not going in there with you right now. Not after that. I'm gonna stay here with them. We're gonna try. Looks like the cart's not going, so we have to try to figure out something.
Alright. The cart's not going. Is it broken?
Yeah, that's what I said in the beginning.
I'm sorry, I missed it.
Yeah,
It was
Trixie
broken.
was trying to fix the cart. So, just,
Denahi, can you fix this?
Fix what?
The wheel. So they can leave.
no, it's a lot more than the wheel. It's the mechanism of the cart is broken. Which
Okay,
is not
I guess you can't.
like
Just
a
amend it.
mending's not gonna
Okay,
not gonna do
cool.
it.
Never mind.
I don't think we have time to
We
stay
can't-
here
we
and
have to
fix.
keep moving.
They can repair the cart as we go inside.
All right, go. I'll meet you inside.
So Styx, Trixie, Giselle are staying back.
Lobo's gonna guard them too.
Lobo's staying back too?
Yeah.
So Lobo and Rydell are staying back. Remus is going with y'all. So let me get Lobo off of this. Just okay. So, what are you guys doing?
Yeah,
I'm running towards the danger.
musting up
Charging
our
in.
strength and moving forward.
Okay. Oh, hang on 1 second. What did I say? 36?
36.
You gotta remind me. I always forget that I have to do yours.
Plus the 15 from the healing potion.
Look at you. Well, like almost max.
I could
You
as
are
well.
nice.
You got to give him what 36 back.
Like, thank you.
That halfway.
All right. Aika gets 36. Cool. All right. Everyone's good. Are you just running in? Are we stealthing? What are we doing?
I'm just walking.
Well,
I'm following Torque. If Torque is running in, I'm running in too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been running.
Okay.
That's all I asked.
No stealth.
Just going.
Can you do a perception check before everyone else? And the rest of you do another perception check separate from what he's done?
Oh,
natural
man, I
20.
took a hit on that one.
Huh?
That was not good. 9.
9. As you get through the gate, your instinct is to slow down just a hair to get a lay of the land. You see the lay of the land. The path that you all walk through, or no, you flew.
I didn't.
You flew over, but you've been to Waragord before. So
Yep.
and through this gate is like the town square.
Mm-hmm.
So it's you
But
see.
then to the east, right?
Yes. So as you enter the space, you know, the houses, and you see the dead trees everywhere. You do see that big beast that you just fought. Looks to be speaking to Rosalyn. There's a lot of civilians and a lot of other what looks to be.
Do I see Zen still?
You do see Zen. And at the second that you see Zen, can you make another perception or investigation check? What was your roll check?
19.
19?
Natural 20.
Okay.
15.
16.
11.
And 10.
That's all fine. What was it?
15.
15. You do see a very familiar small figure that you saw there once before.
Oh no.
The rest of you, you do catch up to Torque. Torque is kind of nestled down behind a building, kind of getting the lay of the land. What are you guys doing? You see this, all the things I just laid out.
And so you said it's,
Rosalind.
Chain Beast,
Rosalyn talking
Rosalyn,
with,
Zen up above.
Brockar, and a group of civilians, you said?
A small person.
You do see some civilians, and there is a short person there as well.
A short person.
It's a child. You see a child.
And I see Torque hiding behind something or huddled up behind something.
No, he just kind of paused in a
Are
second.
we-
He hasn't.
I run up to him.
I'm
I run
gathering-
To back him up.
Are they in the middle of the town square, or...
Are we
in
talking
an
about
alley?
the Goliath girl?
Yeah. Anyone remember her name?
Kayla.
Kayla. Look at this guy.
Thank you. So I will then run to Kayla to
Okay.
shield her in any way I can.
You get a D6 inspiration for that.
Oh, thanks.
Um, So where the situation is, Kayla is in the thick of it. So she's surrounded by some of the other
Is
beasts.
she trying to fight it?
No, they're being herded at the moment.
Oh, I see.
And next to her is Zen. His little contraption has been ripped off, and they're just standing there. So what are you guys doing?
I'm right behind Torque.
Going to the edges to pull them back from any danger, and then attacking whatever I can.
So for the purpose of this,
Walk up.
can everyone roll initiative?
Let's go.
I mean, what if I didn't want to go in there with him?
You don't have to.
Ooh, even better.
Because I was gonna say that Boo is moving with some relative stealth because of those boots he's got. He's just stealth all the time as a result of the boots.
Nice.
So
Oh,
he's
man.
flanking.
Got them solid snake
Yeah, I'm gonna
boots.
try to keep myself out of sight for the moment so that I can try to figure out the most advantageous way to come in and help you guys out.
Wow.
Wow.
Somebody was prepared.
Somebody's dropped a city in front of us.
Wow. What a busy
The
little
question is,
bee.
where are we?
Well, I guess we'll find out.
They're
Yeah.
being herded.
Herded.
Like cattle.
And just for my clarification, I know Zen's flying up top, dropping.
Oh,
No, he's
down.
not now. He
He
got
just said
beat
that
down.
his contraption was ripped off and he's with the group.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
So-
it's that whole listening thing again. I mean, yeah, I know it gets
You want me to
you.
start poking fun at you too? We can do this.
Oh,
Oh, there's nothing you can poke fun at me with. I get your throat ripped out.
okay.
With
Oh,
some
try it.
riots.
What is happening?
Jeremy's all about the throat ripping today.
So for the
I
purposes
was told
of
to
this,
bring the blood tonight.
Ooh.
So for the purposes of this, I'm not going to put all the individual civilians everywhere,
They're all
but there
lying.
are. You know what? Let's do this.
I'm not gonna do this, but I'm gonna do it.
No, I'm
anyway.
going to do something different.
Oh boy.
So these are groups of civilians that are kind of herded. They are herded around by these other large, what looks to be undead ogre types.
And where are we?
Shit. You guys are coming this way.
Okay.
Question. So when Brakar left the battle at the end of last week's episode, did my hunter's mark stay on him?
Well, what's the time frame on that?
Well, we didn't have a chance to rest, so I think it's like over an hour or something.
Yeah. We didn't get to rest, neither did he.
We don't like thinking, so let's get some facts.
So it's up to an hour.
So yes, that would still be on.
Okay, there we go.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful. Fuck, man, I could.
Bigger than a
Tigers
house.
are
How's
enormous.
Boo in front of me?
He's
I don't
literally
understand
as big
what's
I'm
as
happening.
a
just
house.
throwing people out there.
I mean, it's not an okay.
All right, so 20 or above.
Oh, right.
21 as well.
Higher dex.
Me.
Anyone higher than 21? 15 to 20.
18.
15.
15.
Torque. You both got 15.
Yes.
Boo's probably got higher dex. And Talullah. What do you get, Judobi?
10.
Aika? Ruin my sheet, man.
12 for Ica.
Oh, that's fine. Judobi up the rear.
Chitobi up the road.
15. Never mind.
Better way to say that, but I'm sure.
Oh, that's exactly how I wanted to say it. All right. So, top of the order. Farland, what are we doing?
I'm going to turn to the group and say, there's a lot of enemies ahead, friends, and there's a lot of civilians in danger. I don't know that we should all rush forward in one group. I think if some of us can go around the sides and come in and flank them, it'll separate them and divide their attention.
Like when we took out that camp.
All right.
You can do that.
And so, after saying that, I'm going to sneak through the two houses on the left there.
Pointer?
Let's see.
Farther bring a little
From where
camp
we
to
are,
access.
between those two houses on the left.
Okay. Stealth check.
Alright, I will. I'm not going to use it because I want it. Let's see. Stealth.
So double move.
17 stealth.
17. Are you going to use your action to dash?
Sure.
This is as far as you get without a dash.
Then yes.
Okay. Is that in your turn?
Let's see. I don't think I have any bonus actions that will help me right now. Actually, that's not true. I'm going to use Shield of Faith. And let's see, that gives me a +2 bonus to AC.
Okay. Make sure you jot that down.
Oh, God.
Denahi.
Alright. Went to the left. Okay. I'm gonna go the opposite direction as him. Actually, we're gonna Misty step onto a roof.
Just to make it that much harder for Solo to
Can I get your attack?
Like one of these, if I can make it that far.
Oh, that's, I thought you
yeah.
were going opposite direction.
No, you can make it that far. Tell me which one you want. I'm going to have you do 2 checks.
Which other one? The opposite of.
Well, because I went to those two houses there.
Oh, he went there. Okay,
Yeah.
then I'll go here. Yes.
Okay, so first off, I want you to make an acrobatics check.
Oh, Lord.
Because you're going to hoof it.
I guess she could just balance on that
Goats
chimney.
can climb.
They can. I actually watched a really cool picture of goats climbing up like
20.
the side of the thing. Okay, you're fine.
Oh,
You make a
sheer
stealth
rock
check.
face.
It's interesting. I want to look it up. They do something with their tongue too, because he's like literally on the wall, like it's holding him.
Grappling.
He's like spider tongue.
I wish we had that camera.
Yeah.
Spider goat tongue. Spider goat tongue.
14.
14. Okay. End your turn.
Nope. I'm gonna survey to see what's going on.
Perception check.
I didn't. Oh, 5.
5.
Wow.
Nothing's changed than what you've seen so far.
I can see the first one.
Oh, yeah. So you see what you see there. You see, what is it? 5 undead ogre type creatures. You see Brakar, and you see Rosalyn. There's no runes on this. It's a fountain. I don't have a fountain, so that's our fountain.
Okay.
But yes, and then you see 4 different huddles of civilians out there.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of creep over the roof and like peek over at the big baddie there with the chains and stuff. I'm gonna try to cast blindness and deafness.
Oh.
So he has to make a Constitution save.
Did you do that last time?
Yeah. I think so. I don't remember.
Intelligence check. Like when you're peeking over the peak of this house, like literally like a foot of you is showing before you actually get to your eyes because you're ambushed.
Might be. 15.
15. I believe you did that before and it didn't work.
Oh.
And you're talking about the big guy, right?
Yeah.
Cheney, dude. Dick Cheney. He is a dick.
Yeah.
And he's Cheney.
Alright, then I'll wait. That's my turn.
He's a star of ice.
I really want to see Ika do a stealth check.
Torque? Ike is a hunter, man. He can do that.
My owls will be quiet.
They should be.
I'm going to let them all be as stealth as they want, and I'm going to run and leap at this guy
Okay. Go ahead.
and blow the whole charade.
Roll attack. So yeah, just to confirm everyone, you guys and everyone
He's not
watching,
looking at me. Do I get advantage?
It's a surprise attack, so yeah, I would say yes. So these 4 groups
Come on.
that I put people there that look civilian-like, those are the packs of civilians.
Let me read
10
the
or
right
so
thing.
just huddled around.
That would make it 23 to attack.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Yeah.
So, 1 second. We got blue. We got red.
Wow. I just noticed your pin, Jess. I like that.
Thank you.
That's 20 points to the back of dude's head.
20, you said?
Yes, sir. 20 points to the back of his head. I
Got
can't reach my
No,
character.
I got it. Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. You're just doing the one attack?
Oh, you're right. I guess I can do multiple. So yeah, I will swing again.
Please add the right number to the roll.
I am, exactly. That makes it 25 to hit.
That hits. Alright, this is with the blade, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
16 points of damage on the second.
Okay.
And on the last, I will spin it around in my hand and spike him.
Okay.
And that hits. And that will take 15 points of damage. And he's now spiked, or him and his ilk are spiked.
Got it. End your turn?
Yep.
Alright. So, Torque, Farland runs around and kind of sneaks around the corner prepping. So now he Misty steps onto the roof, peeks over, kind of surveying the land. Torque leaps into the air, wham, wham, turns his axe around, spikes him. The large beast turns, scoffs, and the big creature, Brakar, guess they're not done yet. It's his turn.
Nope.
Big yikes.
So, get out of the way, get out of the way. He is going to step here. He's going to take 2 swipes of Torque. 13 does not hit. Does 16 hit?
Nope.
Okay. Natural 1. Fuck you.
Crit happens.
17 hit?
17 matches.
Okay.
He gets 4. This would be his 4th attack.
Yes, he technically gets several attacks.
Okay.
You take 36 points of piercing damage. You're not raging at the moment.
Nope.
And you take 10 points of necrotic.
Oh, and another 10.
Correct.
Oof.
Wow.
Ends his turn. It's the creature's turn.
That was not good.
This creature takes this herd of people this way. These two are taking this herd this way. Fuck you. They're gonna go a little bit this way. That ends their turns. The big guy that you hit is gonna turn around and whiff. Come on now. Alright. Boop.
Where am I?
You're back on the other end.
We actually don't know where you are because you said you were stealthing.
You're right here.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to advance forward and to the left behind that house.
This one?
Yeah.
It's about 35, 40 feet.
Yeah. And gonna try to get up on top of there on the side that's not visible to those guys.
On the roof?
Yeah.
Okay. You just climb it?
Yeah.
In your little spider climb?
I mean, just run up a wall.
You do acrobatics just for fun.
Funsies.
Funsies. You still.
11.
There you go. Okay.
And
Your Hero Forge. Make it so you can pivot the base.
There are things out there actually. There's little pieces you can get for steps and stairs. 'Cause a lot of times the stairs aren't the right size for minis.
Okay. And do I see anything besides the obvious apparent baddies here? Like, do I see anything that might be of use in the area, or that I could?
You roll a perception check.
19.
19. I mean, you do see what you see. There's a lot of rubbish and stuff throughout the city. A lot of the city is still in carnage from when the Nevries flew by and destroyed, as you can see. Depending on what you're looking for, there are a lot of bodies on the ground.
Can I get an idea of what they did with Zin's armament?
I don't have it right now. It's in a pile of. It looks like it's broken and it's over that way.
But his jars?
Oh, his jars? They might be in that area.
Okay.
You also still have jars on your own.
Except I'm probably carrying them all.
Yeah. Who doesn't have them on his person?
So his wings would be right.
Oh, neat.
Cute.
Nice. Okay.
You don't remember from the big battle?
I wasn't technically in the big battle. I was on the fringe.
That's right. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay. How much movement was that to get to the top there?
You're probably sitting at like 45 now.
With 45 left, or I used?
You use 45.
Use 45.
I'd be surprised if you had 45 left.
Yeah.
Well, he'll get there eventually.
Yeah, I'm at 60 already. Yeah, I'm gonna move to the other rooftop a little further back there.
Here?
No, just to the other house, like on the same side, but
This house?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna hold there for now.
Okay. Can you make an acrobatics check to jump over the roof
House
trap?
to house.
21.
You're fine. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's it for me for now.
Talullah. Is this work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just couldn't get the laser.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah. I want to like come around these houses and dash to like over here if I can, or as far as I can.
So she's running left around the houses to be underneath Janahi.
Yeah,
Is it this way?
Yes.
Got it. What's your total movement?
30, and I'm dashing and use my action.
Good. Yeah. So you want to be like over in here?
No, I was trying to get to like on this side, so I
Around.
can get to this ogre without going through.
You want to get off the battle map? That's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fine.
Just want to be a
It's
problem.
fine.
Still on camera.
It's fine. I'll just kill you over there. No one will see it.
It's
No one
still
will
on
remember
camera.
you.
Beautiful.
That's why no one will remember your name.
I love the killing.
Talullah.
I'm done.
Okay. Aika.
think I'm for Ica. No.
He has
Okay.
12.
Ica is
12.
going to run up beside Torque on Torque's right hand side.
Right this way.
Yep.
Okay.
And he's gonna help Torque with
He's so
with this
big.
guy.
He's obnoxiously big.
All right, 2 hits. Here we go. Does he have advantage?
From that angle, no.
Okay. Fair. Hit number 1. What's this plus like 10? I think. 22 to hit.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know what this plus is.
That's going to be 11 points of slashing damage.
To the one that Torque hit?
Yes.
Okay. With his claws?
Yes.
So Ica runs up and takes a big swipe with his giant owlbear claws, and you watch as that undead beast just gets ripped to shreds and it kind of goes lifeless. If you can go more lifeless, he is now dead.
Way to go.
Talk, you were supposed to wait for us. You were supposed to wait. Let's see. Does Ica have any more movement left?
What's his full movement?
His full movement is 40.
No.
Okay, then Ica is done.
Okay.
And it comes to me. Damn, this guy's in the way too. Sucks. I'm going to. Damn it.
Spider.
Fuck. Well, let me forget about Remus.
Unleash on Cheney.
Hey, don't
douche.
forget about Remus.
Remus.
Unleash on Dick Cheney.
Does Remus want to go first? I can wait.
No, he rolled low.
Okay.
He got a 3.
All right. I'm going to maybe come up. I don't think you can see it. Like right about here-ish, but like 5 feet back.
With that?
So, yeah. 5 feet back, just so I can be kind of flush with the house. Yeah, that works. That's fine. And I am going to.
You're not on camera anyway. It's
You're
fine.
still visible.
I'm still visible. My tattoos are gonna glow a bright green as the earth starts to shake under all of us, and I'm gonna bring up a geyser of earth on the
Dick
demon.
Cheney.
Okay. So what's
It's a 20-foot cube,
Alright.
and I'm angling it so it won't hurt civvies or
Okay. Well, I mean,
Torque.
he's a large creature, so he takes up 20 feet, so it's just...
Well, that's just him. Beautiful.
Ooh, not a bad roll. Not a bad roll.
Bye, Dick Cheney.
25 points. No. 27 points of bludgeoning damage by the earth.
Okay.
He has to make a Dex
24.
24. He makes it so he'll take half of what he just received.
Oh.
And all the area around him is now difficult terrain, that whole 20-foot cube.
Okay.
And bonus action, I am going to drink a regular potion with the name Griffin on it, and that's my turn.
Okay.
Thanks, Katie.
Do I happen
And
to
Andy.
Do I happen to see either Kayla or Zen in my vision?
Perception check. I also need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, wait a second. 15 perception.
You do see them going down the hallway that way. They're right here. Going that way.
Awesome. Okay, and I'm doing a dex save now.
Mm-hmm.
That was bad. 5.
Define
5?
Yeah.
5.
I thought you were waiting to add the bottom.
Did you add your health potions?
I'm gonna do that right now.
Okay.
5. Yeah, 5.
Okay, added it. What's up?
You take 21 points of piercing damage and 5 points of necrotic, and you are pulled 20 feet closer to Brakar.
20-foot piercing and 5 necrotic.
Yes.
So that goes down to 2 points of necrotic.
Yeah, that's fine.
Did he hit me as a reaction or something and pull me in?
Yeah, he used one of his legendary actions to use a chain attack.
Great, awesome, perfect.
Wonderful.
He was 85 of those two.
He doesn't have 85.
He has
85
one for
legendary.
each finger.
He gets several per round.
It's 85.
All right.
Certain things recharge.
I think Remus is up next.
Remus is up yet. Remus says, fuck this, and runs the other way.
I feel like Remus is in the right here.
What are you guys doing?
Terrible.
What are you guys doing, man? I don't think it's a good idea, Rick.
He's gonna... Yeah. He's gonna do his dash, get behind Farland. And go, let's go!
You look like a good meat shield.
Top of the order, Farland.
Well, knowing that my carefully laid plan has gone completely to hell, I'm just gonna.
I'm still hidden.
Well, I appreciate that.
Most of us are still hidden.
Well, there is a beast right in front of you as well.
Exactly. I'm gonna run out and attack.
I
that
wasn't
beast.
there for your plan.
So yeah, I'm gonna run out, attack the beast.
Okay.
Total of 18 to hit said beast.
18 hits?
Alright. And you said it's undead, right?
It is.
Cool, I get more damage.
So I'm gonna fuck it up.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
I'm gonna pull out some radiant shit and like blow it up.
Ooh. Oh yes, both d10s maxed. So that's 26,
Oh, that's always good.
35 damage on the first
You
hit.
added the extra necrotic thing to it? Or the radiant for undead?
I'm a wreck it.
How much was it?
Ralph.
Oh wait, excuse me. I did it wrong. Hold on.
Sounded like it.
Wow. Benevolent DM.
Oh my god, I almost maxed those two as well. So 39 plus the 9, 48 damage
48.
Wow.
on the first hit.
Was this a bow or is this a
This is my sword.
your sword?
I always like Chris's delivery because he's like, blah, 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 big number. That's the first hit.
Just. Please
So for
hurt
my
me.
second attack, a total of 30 to hit.
I think that hits him.
And so we'll just do that stuff again. This time in a big, like, overhand chop.
Okay.
Alright. 14, 5, 19, 28 on the second.
28.
Just out of curiosity, when he does his chains, is that like a magical attack? So it's like casting?
No, it's. Imagine him like Dr. Octopus. Best way
Okay.
to describe it. So he has.
Just making sure that he wasn't a mage or pulling mage maneuvers.
He does have stuff that you would. Because we always forget you have Mage Slayer. Right?
Slayer, yeah.
Hang on one second. So yeah, so technically when you look at him and the way that I do things is if you have 4 arms and you have 4 attacks, that's just how things work. So he has 6 chains coming out of his body plus his 2 hands, technically. But yes, you if you're paying attention and and you want to, like if you see him doing something like that, you could do your thing.
Oh, okay.
Magic wise. End your turn.
He does.
Okay. He's looking very rough. Deny you.
Can undead understand common?
Yeah, I mean, they used to be common, right?
They're undead though.
Not an undead human.
I guess it depends on what they used to be.
It's an undead ogre.
It's an ogre. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna use my sorcery points and cast Firebolt at those 2 like farthest from me that are walking.
Got it.
Yes.
Yeah, so. Let's see.
Thank you.
Okay. 29 to hit.
It hits.
44.
Ooh. 2 are good.
21 points of damage for each. 2 ones I rolled.
Aw.
That's so good damage. Anything else?
That's it.
That's
Do you
it.
have a bonus one?
Cool. Torque.
I'm stepping into dude's face and swinging on him.
Do it.
Noise.
Well, that's not going to do it. And I don't have advantage. So that first one misses. Second one hits. For 18 points of damage. And then I will enter a rage and scream at his face.
Roll for intimidation. Do it. It's probably not going to work, but do it anyway.
Well, I don't know. That might actually
I was
work.
gonna say, can a zombie be intimidated?
Wait, I gotta look for. Yeah, that's a 22.
22.
Oh.
Interesting.
Plus there is. Where is it?
Okay.
Intimidating presence.
Mm-hmm.
He can see and hear me, so he must throw a wisdom saving throw of DC 12 to be frightened.
Huh. 17.
Oh, there you go. He's not frightened.
It's a very wise undead.
He looks at you because he's still a little bit taller than you.
Sure.
Kind of smirks a little bit. And you watch as like the spikes and the things protruding out of his body stick out a little bit
I'm
further.
not scared.
And he grows up a little bit larger. He's going to take 2 shots at you, sir.
Did
Sure,
that
go
count
for
as a
it.
magic action?
Just kill me now, dude. Let's do it.
Like
Bring
when
it
he
the
enlarged
fuck on.
himself, did that count as magic?
It's more of like a racial ability than an actual spell. Because it's what the
Because
mage
if he
slayer is
pulls a spell with
a spell.
like now that I'm next to him, anytime he pulls a spell,
last
I get a free
session, for
attack.
example, when he misty stepped away from Torque could have got a free shot because of the feat. I forgot what I was gonna say. 18 and 19 to hit.
Oh, both hit.
You take 42 points of piercing damage, halved to 21, and 18 points of necrotic damage. So he looks at you, kind of grins a little bit, grows a little bit in size, takes his 2 fists, and you see like spear bones coming out of his hands. Not Wolverine like there's more coming out, but it's
Doomsday-like.
Doomsday, like giant crazy demonic
let's not
brass
help him,
knuckles.
okay? Let's just get this over with.
But he takes both of those and takes both shots and goes whoosh, whoosh, and just pierces them through your body. Can you make a dexterity saving throw, please? Or a strength save, excuse me.
A strength save?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or dexterity.
12.
Okay. That's fine. Do a dexterity check for me.
Oh, sorry, 22.
22
Take
for
that back.
strength? Okay.
Yeah.
Dexterity saving throw as well?
The dex is not good. Oh, even worse. Critical fail.
Oh, okay. So he goes to try to pick you up, and you're able to fight it off, but as you fight it off, you kind of lose your footing and you fall prone. With you prone,
Welcome to the death of Torque.
you're going to take 2 shots at Ica.
Oh.
Is he in range of Ica?
This is a 25-foot range.
Oh,
with
of course.
chains,
Okay, okay.
If you recall from the last
I forgot.
encounter. Technically, it's 30 feet, but it doesn't matter.
But the change of magic.
16 and 15 to hit Ica?
Uh,
I can't remember.
let's see.
Yeah, it's
16
14.
and 15.
Is that
14,
magical?
The chains?
Yeah.
No, that's an appendage of his body.
Yeah. They both hit.
Ica
We're trying.
takes...
I know.
Ica takes 31 points of piercing damage and 5 points of necrotic, so 36 points total.
Okay.
In fairness, I've let the GM know
Make
that
sure
it's
you
a
mark it.
magical attack
21.
within 5 feet of me.
I will try to remember to give you an opportunity for that.
No, we're just gonna ask every round.
Is it magical?
When he punches things and uses his chains, it's not magic.
Is that magic, Dad? Is it magic yet?
He's just used his 3rd attack
That's right, I'm laying on my back apparently.
to hit Jadobi.
You can hit
15
stuff.
does not hit.
Yeah, I can swivel around.
And 16
Hack
does
at his
not hit.
ankles.
Nope.
Throw it at him.
Okay. You watch as 2 chains come flying towards you. You're able to kind of get out of the way and they retract back to him.
Probably scrape off my armor.
Ends his turn. Horde's turn. Let's see. They move. No, they're going to stay there. They're staying there. He's going to attack you. Farland, 15 to hit?
Nope.
Nope.
Natural 20.
Oh.
Look at that. You take 16 points of piercing damage and 5 points of necrotic damage. Yes.
Have 16. So a total of 18.
18 ends their turn. Barakaboo.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So that ogre creature is engaged with Farland.
He's engaged with Farland, yes. He's engaged with these three. Oh, fuck you. This guy and these guys are not engaged technically. Well, Denahi's hitting them from afar, but they haven't done anything yet.
From where I'm at, am I able to see where Zen is being held in which group?
Perception check.
Sorry. You already said that.
18?
Yeah, he's right here with the Goliath girl. Kayla is right there.
And from my vantage point, what is my judgment of whether or not I think that I could sneak across that span to get into that stone structure and hide further without that ogre that's fighting Farland spotting me?
Oh, that's relatively simple actually, because he's engaged right there.
Okay.
I would have you do an acrobatics and a stealth check.
Okay, I'm gonna go for that little archway to get into.
Okay.
Acrobatics and stealth.
Yeah.
Okay, 17 acrobatics.
Okay, and a stealth check.
Ooh, 30.
What's your full movement?
60.
Where are you trying to go?
Into that archway and further hiding.
Okay.
Uh,
So that's about 40, and then 60 you can be somewhere in here.
oh, okay, yeah, that works. If I'm still in a good hiding spot.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just ninjaing around.
Okay.
And then if everybody dies, I'll still be able to
Be
go tell their
ninjaing
story.
out of there.
You could have killed that one on your way.
He's trying to get to his girlfriend right now.
What?
Talullah?
Oh.
I'm gonna come out and come not quite up to him, like there's at least 5 feet in between us.
I'm gonna smack you down.
And then I'm going to lunge attack at him.
Okay.
So I get an extra 5 feet.
Okay.
Is he giant or larger?
He's an ogre.
He's a
Okay, so
medium-sized
just
creature.
say no.
I'm thinking.
28 to hit.
That hits.
25 radiant damage.
25. What color is he?
Green.
Look, I don't see color, man.
On the first attack.
Okay.
And then
Now you're within his proximity?
yeah, I'm gonna move forward.
Well, because you're lunging, right?
Right. 25
Buttercup.
Hits.
for 20, or excuse me, 23 radiant damage.
Is it 23?
23 radiant damage.
Okay.
And one last final blow to his face. It's me 30 to hit. And that is 24
24.
radiant damage.
And with that, with your last whack with the hammer, you watch as the form of this undead ogre crumbles and falls to the ground.
Great. I'm gonna say to the civilians, get behind one of the houses, get out of range.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Do a persuasion check.
Because they need to be persuaded to hide.
Right?
They're in a frightened
Motivation
moment right
check.
Yeah, and
Yes.
she is a half orc.
I am an orc. That doesn't count.
now. A roll is a roll.
Technically counts, but
Do
I
it
did
again
see
and you
it,
die.
so okay. Well, it's a 3. You happy?
it might have been better if
It
you
might
just
have been
checked what
better.
fell down.
They're a little frightened at the moment. They're going to stay there. The little, she's not this small. She's a Goliath child, so she's probably like chest height.
6 feet.
But she's you can tell by her demeanor that she's like 9 years old maybe. And you see a familiar face standing next to you. I don't know if you've ever met Zen before, but you saw him flying over. And oh, thank you. These things are nasty, aren't they?
You can say that again.
Zen, nice to meet you.
Talullah.
Would you like a
Zen would have
pickle?
said it again,
A
though.
what?
Would you like a pickle?
Yes.
I whisper from the room.
Oh.
He opens up a jar and offers a pickle.
Roll a dexterity saving throw.
You know, I'm gonna wait until after.
Oh, you can't. You're already
Suit
good.
yourself. He eats it, puts it in his bag.
I don't like to eat them.
You got like a
Are you doing anything else?
like a 1 in 3 chance of having awesome things happen.
Great.
like
I
really
don't know
awesome.
any of this. No, I'm done.
Okay.
Aka's gonna run up to him and claw him to get him the fuck off me.
Ika, you're way too goddamn.
Yeah, I
Oh my
crush
God.
me
27
get
to
there.
hit.
Jesus, it's like Godzilla.
11 points of slashing damage on the first hit.
But then it's just like the movie.
Does he have advantage, by the way?
Apparently, we can all
Okay.
just stand right here.
Hit
and
number
watch
2.
Godzilla fight.
Yeah, the way the advantage goes is if a creature is engaged with another player facing a different direction.
25 to hit.
Hits.
15 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And he's just gonna roar at him.
Okay.
How's this thing looking?
He looks fine.
He looks fine. Right. I'm gonna take out my wand. Get off me! And I'm gonna release 6 of my 7 charges.
Why did you tell me that sound every time?
I don't know.
That's what magic missiles sound.
I always
Oh,
thought
here,
of
I
more
just
like a
thought-
Roman
I
candle.
thought of like a Roman candle.
Well, right.
Hey, if he wants it to sound like that, he can have it.
It's a Gatling.
A tissue cannon.
8,
Yeah, I was just picturing Joe being himself going,
12, 13,
I always imagine it like the
17, 18, 19, 20.
the Iron Man little missiles.
It's not even
28
the actual
points of
sound, it's
magic
just
damage
Joby
to it.
making a sound effect. while the magic missile itself is making much cooler sound, but he's still got it.
Alright, and for my bonus, I am going to.
For my next trick.
I wonder if I should. I'm gonna healing word myself. Just at first level because that's really all I had.
Got it.
5, 6, 7. I get back 7 points. Okay, I'm done.
Cool. Remus is going to charge up and take swipes at this dude.
Oh, he's going down.
I'm yelling timber.
He misses,
Oh, okay.
and he hits. Which color is that?
And Remus is also a paladin, right?
He's like orange.
Not really.
Oh, damn it.
He's just
We
like
just
a
need an
fighter.
all paladin party.
And with that, you watch.
Never-
He
I've
has
heard games like
he essentially has 2 long swords. He's like dual wielding like 2 long swords and misses one and comes back and shoves it right into the neck of the creature. And he just pulls it out and you watch as the head leaves the body.
Yay!
He did.
He did. Top of the order.
High five, Remus.
Let's see, so that's me. So from my current position, actually screw that, I'm not going to say my current position. It's too close to Rakar for my liking. So I'm going to move
These are civilians, though.
between the civilians and those crates there so that I still have a line of sight on the 2 undead
That's Remus.
ogres.
Wait,
Well,
what?
Did you see?
Remus is the other.
Yeah,
Oh,
I want a line
okay.
of sight on that.
Got it.
And I'm gonna sheathe my sword with one hand while the other hand bringing out my bow, and then fire on the left ogre first.
Roll for attack.
I will.
Is there
Just
only
describe how it
is
happens?
there only the one left? Ogre?
No, there's
No,
2
there's
over
2
there.
up at the top of the
Over
monitor.
here.
Oh, I see them. Okay, thank you.
And so it's a.
And then
18
douchebag
to
and
hit.
Rosalyn.
Right.
I mean, Dick Cheney.
It's
Same
not
thing.
gonna happen, Gretchen.
It's Dick Cheney and Hillary Clinton.
And so I lift Dawnbreaker and just pull my
Hillary's
hand
not
back,
on
and an arrow of light appears, and I loose it on the left one.
Lucy.
Let's see, 7, 14, 18, plus 9 is 27 damage on the first attack.
Okay.
Then because I have Horde Breaker, I can get another attack if I hit
Because he's
something
within 5 feet of the other one.
Tight.
Free attack.
Why, thank you for telling me. It's 18 again.
18.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
Actually, no, I was doing the math wrong. 19.
Still hits.
And it's-
Oh,
Surprisingly, it misses.
Yeah, right. You got one more and you
It's
missed.
a very specific window of AC.
I thought about that actually.
Huh.
3. So that is
Of course you
32 damage to the one on the right.
Everyone would do now.
And this is radiant damage.
How much was it?
32.
Wow.
And then I will use my extra attack on the one on the left.
Got it.
For a total of 21.
Got it.
Ooh, that was not as good. 19 damage on the one on the left.
Got it.
Reading.
I mean, you don't use arrows anymore, but I really like the holding like 4 arrows at once.
I know you do. It's cool.
I know you did.
Tell you what, I'll hold 4 arrows of light. Just let them go one at a time.
Like Prince of
let's see.
Men in Tights.
Right.
And hold on, let me see if I have a bonus action that's worth using right now. I do not.
So I end my turn.
Yep. 9.
Is he 10 feet away from like Torque and Jadobi?
Who?
The chain guy demon?
Yeah, he's right on top
He's
of
right
her.
on them?
Yeah. They are engaged.
Alright, well I'm looking around and I'm seeing slowly that ogre's kind of falling down. And I'm watching the scuffle next to me. I'm gonna walk over to the other side of the roof there so I have a better shot. Sorry.
That's right.
Hit Rosalyn.
Where you go? Here?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, there's Roscoe.
Oh, do I even see them?
You know. Actually, from that vantage point.
Okay.
He's like right on the other side of that statue.
She hasn't moved the whole time. She's been sitting there watching you.
Yeah, she isn't. Nothing's been watching.
Shit, okay. What?
She likes to watch.
I didn't know she was there. Okay. Change of plans.
We hear.
I'm gonna Misty Step to the other roof across from me. Sorry.
You have a Misty Step option?
I do. It's a bonus action.
You tripping?
I did.
Right here. Or
That
there's
Oh, here?
Or here?
Yeah.
I need some more putty. The tiles are bigger. So right here is good? Okay.
They build up some static in my palms.
Oh, is that
Cast
Griffin?
shatter on her.
No. Just the little bits are Griffin Go.
Who did that?
Ooh, nice.
Katie and Andy, they gifted that to me.
So it's Griffin Cup.
That's not Griffin Co.
Oh, I see.
They gifted it.
Casting shatter, so there's like a
That totally
loud
makes
screeching
sense.
noise, and from her center, just a burst of thunder energy from like inside her ribcage, hopefully.
Okay.
She has to make a Constitution save.
Ooh. 17.
Oh, I think she fails.
Oh yeah, she does fail.
Cool.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not any of the items on their line, so it's not Griffin Co. It's Friends of Ukodor. Gifted old pieces to it.
10 points of thunder damage.
Okay. Right there. And there was no attack, right? You didn't have to do an attack to hit her, correct?
No, it's
Okay.
a save.
It's a save.
Got it. Torque?
Okay, well, I will get up. And I will try to smack you in the face.
Backhand him.
And then his character will do something too.
And I will miss on the first one.
Okay.
Oh my god, tragically miss on the second. And the third.
Oh.
You're adding the right numbers?
Yep.
Okay.
Trust me, I rolled a 2, a 3, and a 1.
Oh man.
Okay.
The last one was
3.
no, it was an 8. When you did that, it was
Okay,
a
so an 8 plus
20.
12.
20.
Still misses.
Yeah, but
Still
still,
misses.
it wasn't a 3.
It's closer.
Okay, sorry. They all miss, regardless of what number they currently were.
Got you.
They all miss.
As you
Making
hit
sure you're adding things.
Rosalyn with that shatter spell,
Trust me, I learned from my lesson.
Rakar, can you please stop toying with the playthings? Kill them. Now.
and with that you watch as Brakar goes, and he kind of does one of these shoulder shrug motions, and
He's
you
pouting.
watch as the chains now ignite with flames, and he makes.
And he makes.
Oh, he makes a magical attack, which means I get to hit him. God, I
Give me a
don't know
coin.
if that's gonna happen.
It doesn't disrupt what he's doing, but it does.
19 to hit. Miss.
But you tried. You got to try.
Hey, I got to
You
try.
got to try.
He
Nice help,
is
y'all.
going to
Good game. Good
Kill
game.
me, and then I'll be done.
natural 20. Oh, Ika.
I guess.
I'm done.
Ika takes 65 points of piercing, fire, and necrotic damage altogether.
And he goes down.
Is he
Goes down.
is he dead? Dead?
He's fine.
Okay.
He's not fine, but he's unconscious.
He's not okay. He's not okay.
Aika!
He's so big that he still looks like he's up when he's down.
Yeah.
His second attack is going to go for Jadobi. Can you make a dexterity saving throw for Aiko first, please?
That's gonna be a 7.
Okay. Make it with advantage because Aiko's big, actually.
Ooh, Dice Joe. Huh. So that's gonna be just an 11.
Okay. No, I think he's gonna still throw him there. So he just throws him down. Aika, as he gets thrown down, his body's just unconscious. I was gonna throw him somewhere else, but I decided not to. Doesn't matter. Second attack. Oh my god. Natural 20 on Jadobi. You take 42 points of piercing damage. 8 halved to 4 of necrotic. And 11 points of fire damage. I don't know.
Alright, give me 1 second.
I don't like the tower.
Then check fire resistance.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Not working for me.
Okay, woo! Alright, I'm going to, as he's hitting me with the fiery change, I'm going to cast Absorb Elements.
Okay.
And absorb half the damage of the fire to leave me resistant. So in total, he hits me for 51 points of damage.
Okay.
And I am still up.
Careful, nervous. You're shaking the whole table.
19 to hit Talullah.
Yes.
You make a dexterity saving throw. Can you make one too?
He can hit me from over here?
You can.
Make a saving.
Don't worry. He's saving it. Last hit on me.
4,
18.
definitely
18.
adding the inspiration. That helped. 13.
13.
Saving. Next save.
Okay. He actually tosses you over here. You're prone. Sorry, Torque. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm out.
Oh, shit. All right.
That last throw
You
did
take 19 points of piercing damage
Yikes.
and 5 points of necrotic. And you're pulled.
Halved to 2.
Okay. And you're pulled a little closer to the group. Okay. He is going to.
Give me a hug.
Yeah, he's gonna try to do the knuckle punch to Torque. 19 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. You take 29 points of piercing halved to 14, and 12 points of necrotic.
Fantastic.
Ends his turn. These two guys charge here and here.
Come at me, bro.
Oh, did I move the wrong person? I did move the wrong person.
Dang, I thought you were going to give Remus the damage.
No, it's still Farland. 18 to hit, Farland?
Nope.
And 19
You were right.
Nope.
Yep, you were right.
Because I have +2 with
That's right.
shield
He
effect.
comes up. You're able to be like, 21 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. You take 21 points of necrotic damage.
Can I
Potentially.
parry this?
What's the thing on the parry?
When it damages me with a melee attack.
Not a weapon attack, but
No,
a melee attack.
attack.
Sure.
I can use my reaction to expend a superior die and reduce the damage by 6 points.
Okay. So whatever the number I told you, minus 6. Got it. Ends there.
We don't remember the number.
I don't know what that number is.
totally said 6.
I think I said 21 and then something else.
Great. We'll call it an even 15.
Sounds good to me.
Beautiful.
Cool.
Duncan, roll back the tape.
I was too busy focusing on whether or not I could do the parry.
Got it. Rockaboo. That's fine.
So the only thing that's near me now is just that group of civilians on their own?
Correct.
You have successfully stealthed everyone.
Okay. Are they still bound?
None of them are bound.
Just
They were
hit
just
her in the face.
They were just
They were just being
herded.
escorted.
Interesting.
Oh my god, I'm in your face. I
You
want to kill
could
you.
also kick the shit out of Rosalyn. No.
Sorry, meta.
Yeah.
You don't?
Do I have enough distance there to go retrieve Zin's arsenal?
I mean, you see Zin's wings here. You don't know where his arsenal is.
I thought you said his pickles were around there too.
Well, that's where his wing and his stuff are. Like, if you get closer, you can investigate if they're there.
Okay. Can I stealth over to behind that box that's next to that?
This one?
Yeah.
Or right here.
Where I'll still be blocked from view of the
Got
others.
it. Roll a stealth check. Find over the dead bodies.
Oh, cool. 27.
27.
Dead bodies.
Yeah, you get over there and no one seems to know. Well, the people that you walk through notice you, but
Okay.
they're
I'll
like asking
be like,
for help. And
And you're like, get off me, peasant.
I should go.
perspective check.
Ha!
Oh my god, he said go!
10?
10. You can move them 20 feet closer to you. Okay.
From where I'm at now, what do I see that's
Investigation.
useful?
Sure.
The bitch by the fountain.
11?
11. I mean, there's barrels and crates. Looks to be just normal merchant tools and parts and other things. You do see Zin's wings there. They do look shattered and broken. You don't see any bags by his stuff, though.
Hmm. The structure I'm next to, I can't see the other side of it. Oh, does it match this side,
Yes.
though? Are those windows open?
They're like stained glass windows. It's a temple of some sort.
Okay. I'm gonna hold for the moment, then.
Okay. Talullah.
I'm gonna smash the thing in front of me. 15.
15 just hits.
For 20 points of radiant damage.
20 damage.
How's he looking?
He's dead.
Great. And then, how much movement is it to get to Rosalyn?
I mean, you can get there with your
She's
movement.
got it.
Great. Then I want to go and I want to smash her.
Okay, roll for attack.
For a natural 1.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
Can you make a
Crit
Can you make a
happens.
dexterity saving throw, please?
9.
Oh.
What would happen to you? Call Griffin Co. Get yourself a nice sticker.
Listen, it would have been cool if I had hit her. Okay.
Oh, it really would have.
No, it absolutely would
It
have.
would have.
But you didn't.
But it
Is
did.
the 17 hit?
Matches.
Okay, I got a 17 and a natural 20. She uses her reaction to bite you.
Oh,
Of
wow.
course she does.
You take 48 points of piercing damage. Please make a wisdom saving throw.
Great,
Saving
I'm
the C word
down.
up
This is
for
the
her.
second time you've been bitten by
Now
a vampire.
Oh, you-
Well, instead of dropping to 0 hit points, I'm going to relentless endurance and drop to 1.
do the wisdom saving throw first. See if you can do that.
What?
Trust me. That's part of
9.
9. You try to dig deep to do that, and that does not happen. So you are now grappled by Rosalyn with her teeth embedded in your neck,
And I'm
unconscious.
Tasty.
unconscious.
Tasty Talullah.
Aika,
Death save.
death save.
They're just have pointy teeth.
Rolled a 6, you failed.
Okay, Aika failed one save.
Sporks.
Jadobi.
My parapet of wound closure starts to glow around my neck, and I am instantly stabilized.
Nice.
That's it.
That's your turn, right?
Yep.
Okay, Remus is gonna charge that dude. I will avenge you. No, I won't. Can you make a dex save?
Me make a dex save.
I'm gonna fall over and get hit like a.
I should take a picture of this. I just rolled 3 natural ones
You
at
need
the
to
same
just-
time.
Oh my god.
That's awesome, actually. Dex save is like 25.
25. So you take 2 points of piercing damage, half to 1, because he misses his target and then hits you. I mean, 3 ones. That's just dumb. Rosalyn is going to bite deeper, which is
Oh no.
2 death saves are gone, and use her bonus action to
Bite again.
She disappears
Oh, fuck, I was gonna stab the shit out of her.
Talullah.
with Talullah,
You're in the
and
ether.
no one sees where she reappears at the moment.
I was gonna come save you.
Thanks for the almost.
Top of the order, Farland.
Alright, so my whole plan
Just
of
went to
attack is
shit.
just
Mine too.
gone.
That's fine.
You know? So I'll at least
Long
attack
round, apparently.
the dude in front of me.
Okay.
Did what?
Yeah, you attack. You missed Brakar. That was your last turn, and then there was a
Yeah,
lot of
that's what I was saying. It was a very long round.
That was a long run.
Yeah,
Because
lots
then,
of
because a lot of attacks, the ogre's coming towards everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
No, it's a long round.
31 to hit.
hits.
Yeah. And so, I'm gonna roll damage. Lots of damage.
So just roll the
I
damage.
didn't question you.
No, I was just trying to. I was also thinking if I did skip you. But no. Words.
Ooh, fuck yeah. 29 plus another.
Number 4,
8.
Aika and Jadobi, right?
It's 37 damage on that attack.
37
Yeah.
damage. Oh yeah, he toast.
Yes. And so, almost in the same motion, I like hack down at him, follow through with the spin, and immediately lock eyes, on Brakar, and move over to him,
From across the room.
and just big old.
Wait, so is this him or him? Which one is him?
Farland has the
I'm
one
the
sword.
one that he moved.
One sword, okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be clear
Remus has
because
the
you
two.
Well, 'cause it-
switched him at one point.
Yeah, because I put the wrong one. Because they do look.
Okay.
But he has the bow. He's
All
the guy
right.
with the bow and the sword.
Just wanted to make sure I knew.
There we go.
The more you know.
Bum, 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 bum.
Complaints. Flicking.
So,
No, we're all
next
seizing.
attack
Yeah, the stars. They just
is
came in.
24 to hit.
Hit.
Brakar.
Hits. Roll for damage.
Alright, one
That's my
moment.
job, man. Bring the
So
stars.
I'm going to expend a second level spell slot to do Divine Smite, which gives me 3d8 on top of these 4 d10s.
Okay.
All the dice.
I love how happy he
11.
is with himself that he has all the dice.
20, 31, 35,
Kill it. My God, Farland.
8, 46 points of radiant damage.
Radiant damage.
Into his spinal
I'll
cord.
have you know that's radiant damage.
Plus the Hunter's Mark, it's another 6.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
54
he's-
hits.
Look at that 6. That's good.
Let's just ruin his mini real quick and put 100 mark down there. That's cool.
I mean, it was there the whole time. So.
Yeah, it was.
But now
Okay,
you're actually engaged with it.
I don't.
and let's see, any bonus.
I don't want to
actions
unpretty the whole
here.
situation of the doom of everyone.
Son of a bitch. I could have. Oh well.
I can't believe I'm on my feet.
No, it's too late.
Okay.
So, go.
Denahi.
Alright. I see, like, at the angle I'm at, the static's still in my hands. I'm gonna launch a thunderbolt towards him. A straight line. Oh, that's not a roll. I'm not new at this game.
Dex save.
Yes.
Dex save, bitch!
15.
He fails.
He fails!
So he gets motherfucking crit.
You're gonna take some damage!
Riggedy Rex.
You better wrap your chains around yourself to hold your guts in!
Holy shit,
Yes,
man!
bitch!
Oh.
12,
But she
12,
got all like,
24.
bitch! Oh, priceless.
6, 7, 8, damage.
Wow, thunder damage.
Lightning.
Yeah.
Lightning
Take that damage.
Okay.
Mm.
He looks over his shoulder at you.
Oh, now he's
Other
upset.
shoulder.
Doesn't
Going
he?
like this, and static's just like radiating off my body.
Yeah.
Super mad. Where's Talullah?
Oh, yeah.
We don't know.
Oh,
No,
yeah. All right. So, in my maybe final moments, I will. Oh my God! You gotta be kidding me. That's 20 to hit.
20 does not hit.
Wowzer! So I swing and miss, and I swing again for another 20, and I miss again. And finally, a crit! Which actually gives me the other stuff. So that will throw me into a bloodlust where I get an additional.
Like a vampire?
Not a bloodlust, because you
No,
only critted once.
it's sorry.
Blood
Yeah,
rage.
blood.
6
Well,
and 4 is 10 plus another
no, it
8
is bloodlust. Yeah.
is
18.
8. No,
10
wait.
plus 8.
I thought it was 12.
No, it's 6 plus 4 is 10.
You're messing up my
Okay, I'll
math,
stop.
man. You really are. And then another. Oh fuck! I'm so lost. I thought it was 20. Plus another. Crap.
You rolled the fire damage.
That's what I'm rolling. Is the fire damage. So the 7 and the 5 is 12 plus 18.
Okay.
So that's 29 or 30 points of damage.
Was that double?
It was not doubled.
Okay. All those were dice rolls, right?
Yep.
So that's 60 points of damage plus your strength modifier, which is
6. Yeah.
yeah.
So 66.
No, it's plus 8. So what did I say? 68.
68.
That's what your weapon says on D&D Beyond.
Oh, well, see, I'm not looking at the weapon. I'm looking at my actual.
So 68 points of damage.
Okay, 68. I'll take that.
And you see as you wham come down hard with the frustration of
After missing, yeah.
5 times in a row missing. You come down hard with your Souls of Vengeance axe. You watch as the axe bursts into flames. It just comes across his chest. You actually watch for the first time since the entire encounter from last time, and this time he has a gaping wound. He's actually bleeding. He's actually looking. He's not looking rough, but he's looking like he's actually been hurt.
God, I wish I had more to do.
What does
That's
the
all I
demon's
can
blood
do.
look like?
It's there's red in there, but it's like a really really dark maroon. It's almost black, but it's.
It's filled with glitter.
It's like a unicorn.
Make a dex saving throw, in. Just kidding.
I support the
She's
glitter.
like, oh.
The Spanish tile starts to slide, and you go tumbling down. Torque's turn.
Swing, nothing.
17 and 18 hit.
Yep, both of them
Okay.
either match or beat. Yep.
So the first one you take 25 points of piercing damage, half to 12, and 16 points of necrotic.
And I'm on the ground.
And the second hit, which I guess just make sure I don't. No, I'm not gonna kill you. You lose 2 death saving throws because he hits you again with his second hit. That's his.
Oh, Relentless Rage will allow me to stay at 1 hit point.
Okay, so you relentless.
Wait,
you fall
why did
down
that not
unconscious. No, just hold on 1 second. So you fall down unconscious. Relentless Rage makes you go to 1 hit point. He uses his next attack on you, which brings you unconscious again.
No, fantastic.
But
so
you
I'm
didn't.
still-
But you
you
didn't
didn't fail
lose.
any death saves.
Yeah, you didn't fail any death saves.
Right.
His next attack. He's going to turn.
I would have been stabilized, but now because of the additional hit,
How many times can you do relentless rage?
it only happens one time.
Attack of opportunity.
Luckily, this thing
absolutely.
came up with it and was like, Relentless
Yeah.
Rage. And I was like,
Dexterity
oh!
save, Denahi.
Oh, natural 20!
Yes!
Oh, please be max damage. Please be max damage.
My dex save.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it.
9. Okay.
Burn in another Divine Smite. Getting them 3 d8s.
Do it. Oof, so many dice.
Oh, those are good. Those are so good.
You're stabilized, right, Steve?
No.
Yeah, he's
His
still.
little pendant thing.
39, 46. So 46 times
Right
2 is 92 plus the original 8. I just hit that motherfucker for 100 damage.
Get it, man, get it. And you watch as a gaping wound on his back is just gushing with the same demonic blood just pouring out. Pays you no mind though, and releases 2 of the chains towards Nahi. He grapples her with a 27 to hit. Nahi failed her save. She takes 61 points of piercing and necrotic damage.
Does she get pulled to him?
And she gets pulled to him.
Question, wait, I have a question though. Isn't some of that fire damage too?
No, it's not the fire damage yet. Which is why I was waiting to... She writes all that down. What are you at now?
33.
And you take 18 points of fire, half to 9. So what's your total hit points at?
Relentless Rage keep me at 1. No, but then he hits you again.
Huh?
24.
Well, he had already hit you again.
You said you're at 24?
Don't you dare defend a TM to me.
I mean, that was actually a really good thing, because, yes.
Yeah, you still have all your
You
deaths.
have all your death saves.
Oh yeah, no,
You are not
got all my
grappled
death
as well.
saves. Lucky me.
I'm grappled though, right?
No, he doesn't grapple. He just grabs you and throws you on the ground. Last
Chapter
attack,
50, 20 dice.
21 to hit.
Yeah, it is.
I'm almost dead.
Well, Talullah too.
Where's my thing at? You take 31 points of piercing damage.
So here's a question. So I just noticed that I have resistant to all. Hold on. Oh, okay. Never mind. Excuse me. Piercing damage is not a spell.
It's
Is
all
that
what?
more of warding?
Hold on, here's a question. Wait, never mind. It's not even a question. I just realized it's nothing.
Those are like spell effects.
Yes. Or of warding. It says all, but then when you highlight
Is it always active?
yes, at level 7, it just like.
Got it. Did you mark down what I just told you?
No.
It was like 33 or something.
33.
Okay, so
Was that all piercing?
that was all piercing,
Shit.
and you take 11 points of necrotic.
5. So 38 total.
Okay. Ends his turn, I think. Yeah, ends his turn. You make a death saving throw, please.
Is that literally?
I rolled a 7.
Okay.
Oh, good. My eyes are bad. I thought it was a 1. Oh wait, that's just as bad.
It's just as bad.
The rest of you don't know this yet because you don't know where she is, but Talullah, the life escapes you. You are currently dead. Aika, death saving throw, please.
Come on, Ika. Come on, Ika.
Well, you guys could take her to a mage at some point.
That was almost
to
a
get her
16.
revived.
He fails.
You have
Okay,
10
I can fail
days to
too.
get her to a mage.
Yes.
Okay.
Or a,
Wolf knows this because
somebody that can pass that.
Since I am
Let's
stabilized
in
with
character though.
1 hit point, do I awaken?
Right there with you.
It's okay.
What do you mean?
We're gonna die together.
I have 1 hit point because the pendant of
Yeah,
Ukodor?
I know,
you're,
but the
you're
one-
conscious.
it's
Yeah.
Conscious. Okay.
So you can
The
use half
one and the
movement to stand
seven,
up,
so-
or
Alright, I'm definitely gonna stand up.
In
And
this game.
Torque, can you stand me up, please, Eric?
Sure.
And I'm gonna see that.
Ooh, I'm a ghost.
I'm gonna see that Ika is still down. No! Ika, rise! And I'm gonna cast Healing Word on him.
okay.
Just 5, 6, 8 points of healing to Ika.
Okay.
I'm right next to him. Do I get any residual?
Let me see what else. 'Cause that
Owlbear is
was
gonna get all the love.
that was a bonus action.
Right? Yeah. No. Totally. Cuddly.
Regular action. I am going to. All I see
Been
is
with him
the
for
chain
years
demon.
now,
Yes.
and he's
Mhm.
like,
Okay. Let's see. What can I do? How's he looking to me?
He looks from.
like an owlbear laying down.
He looks bad.
He looks bad.
What's the range on healing word?
30 feet.
So you had to get 30 feet. So you're like here.
That's way too close for 30 feet. I would have maybe had to move
Probably
like.
have to-
Like his body is here. Like I know the mini's really goddamn big, but he's like there. So maybe here.
Okay.
Next to
That looks kind
Rosalyn.
of that looks kind of too much. But okay. Go. We'll go with it.
You're like side to side with Farland.
I am
I'm like
going
this.
to cast.
Push really far back.
Is anyone close to the chain demon? Like, is anyone within 5 feet of him?
Denai is unconscious.
Then I can't.
Or are you prone, right?
I'm prone.
Yeah.
Okay, then I can't do that.
Dead.
I am going to. Fuck. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire above him. I want to get I don't want to get Denahi. I just want to get him like his top half and up. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire. He has to make a dex save against me.
4.
Fail. He is now highlighted in a bright green. All attacks on him have advantage.
Okay.
And hit him now! And that's all I can do. I'm done.
Okay. Remus. All right.
Donald!
You said
Let me
advantage.
kill him!
Yes.
Natural 20, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Good job,
I mean,
Raymond.
Way to go, Remus!
Yeah.
Kill him!
No, Brakar got the. No, it was. Never mind. You're right.
I mean, roll it again just in case it's a more natural 20.
Remus just does 40 points of damage.
Nice. Nice.
Ends Remus's turn. Rosalyn appears.
Oh, great.
Up here,
With Talullah.
holding Talullah in her. Hang on.
wait,
Rosalyn
let me
appears up
demonstrate.
on the step, holding Talullah by the back of her neck and kind of like
back of her
holding her side. Talullah's body, who she has like the bluish green half orc skin, is more Caucasian color looking now. The color of her skin is going away. She just and you see like there's blood all over her chin, and she goes,
That was delightful.
and she just throws the lifeless body of Talullah down the stairs, and she's going to
I didn't know.
Farland. Please
Down the stairs here?
Yeah, so she's on the bottom, prone on the bottom of the stairs.
Alright.
Wisdom saving throw, Mr. Farland.
Yeah, I don't like
I
that.
didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I
Oh,
didn't know this. I didn't know this.
Total of 19.
19. Okay. You take.
Sheik sanguinated? Is that what's happening?
One second. Sorry, I have so many tabs open with so many different character sheets, and so many different
I
things.
had so many tabs.
45.
I got tabs for days.
You take 42 points, halved to 21 of necrotic.
That's where we're calling our break.
And you are not. You feel like there's a pressure in your head, and you feel whispers. You're able to shrug it off, and you turn around and you see Rosalyn standing up there, but she does have your attention. That does end her turn, and that is where we're going to take our break. So we will be back in about 10 minutes or so, and we will see you all shortly.
To pick up Torque Step.
We're back. Top of the order, Farland.
Let's see. So Rosalyn and I have locked eyes, but
Across the road.
I'm not currently engaged with Ricard right now, am I?
Not right now, no.
All right, I am going.
He wailed on you, I think, but you turned.
No, I wailed on him, and then she just blasted me for a shit ton.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to take this opportunity while I am not being engaged to cast Cure Wounds on
Okay.
myself. Single D8. For 1, so I get 3 points of health back.
Cool.
Something.
It is something.
It might help.
It might. Let's see. Do I have any good bonus actions I can use? I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Ensnaring Strike on Brakar. And so with that, he has to make a DC save, DC Strength save of 18.
Got an 18 and I can't remember. I'm so tired. We matched,
Matched?
which means
Goes to the roller.
to me, right? So that's
No.
no,
Goes
Wait.
to the player.
the attacker. Yes. Yes.
Holy roller. Oh. And, so,
To explain the joke. I
What's
love
your
it.
hit points at, JW? Did you update D&D Beyond?
Does it say I did? Refresh your screen.
so this lasts up to a minute. While restrained by the spell, he takes 1d6 piercing damage at the
Yeah.
start of each of his turns.
Okay, roll it. Oh, at the start of his turn.
And he's also fairy fired.
You have advantage. That's right.
That's a,
My bad.
it's a saving throw.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is
sorry.
a saving throw. So. And I can't do anything else, so I end my turn.
Okay. Deny.
Alright, so I'm gonna use half a movement to kind of stand up if I can.
Okay.
Look at him right in the eyes, but then I'm gonna fade from his vision. I'm gonna misty step behind him so I'm near Torque.
How many times can you Misty Step?
How many times I have spell slots?
No, it's part of because the Misty Step's part of your necklace.
I thought it was just a bonus action.
Probably 3 times or 5 times total.
4 times. You have to charge it at dawn,
this
so
would be
you have
This
you
is
have
your
4.
third.
Third
Yeah.
time. Okay.
Just want to make sure.
I'm fucking using
Where you go? Oh, you removed her.
I already moved her.
I'm gonna say to Torque, not today, old man. I'm gonna cast Prayer of Healing. So I'm gonna cast it on myself, Torque, Ica, and Jadobi, who's still within my range.
Okay.
Asinton.
How many people can you cast it on?
Oh, I cast on you too.
I was going to say, I'm right next to Jadobi.
Get some residual.
Hell, Remus too,
14
right?
points of healing.
14 points. So real quick, so Denahi gets 14. You got it on yourself too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're plus 14 and Ica's plus 14.
It'll wait, Tisri and Bonra.
And did you also get Remus or anyone else, or just us?
Fuck Remus.
It's cool.
That's cool.
Oh, I need the levels in. Fuck. Alright. Okay.
Nope.
Torque.
Oh, my shirt's open, so dope.
I will
I thought that was a
stand
choice.
up
I noticed it earlier.
Nope, didn't notice till now.
and I will
like
use,
like
I believe, my one remain. Wow, you moved me even. I will use my one remaining axe throw to throw at douche. What's his name?
Canoe.
Dick
Dick Cheney.
Dick Cheney.
With advantage. What'd you say?
With advantage.
With advantage.
Wow.
Well, okay, I like that. So the advantage is good. The advantage hits for. Oh my god. 12 points of damage. Ooh, that was just so amazing.
Okay.
And then I don't have any more throws left, so I have to run at him and tell him what a douchebag he is and strike again.
Okay.
That will hit for 23.
That hits.
Or, 11 plus 8, so 19 points of damage.
Okay.
And then my final strike. That misses.
Okay. 18 hit, Tor.
18 hits.
Okay.
Well.
Damn it.
Hey, I got a little bit of hit points on him. I mean,
Where did... Is your thing updated?
it should be, yes.
I still have you as death saves.
I'm at 14.
Okay, that's weird. Well, it doesn't matter either way.
It doesn't matter. I'm about to get hit to death anyway.
Yeah, you get hit. It's 31 points. That was his first attack on you, and his second attack, you lose 2 death saves. You are now unconscious.
I lose 2 death saves, even though it says Relentless Rage, which I didn't pop Rage, so it doesn't matter.
Got it. Yeah. Is Relentless Rage like an ongoing thing?
Yeah, it's any time
okay.
I'm raging, but I didn't
Got it.
rage again, so
Got it,
I
got it,
fucked
got
up.
Well, technically, he hit you with his chain, so that's technically... No, that's still a melee attack. Never mind. Sorry. Because a range attack, you lose 1. Melee, you lose 2. Remus...
With advantage.
No.
So you
he's
said I
attacking
lost
Remus.
2 death saves in that?
Oh,
Correct.
he's attacking.
How far was he from me?
Who?
Oh, no, it doesn't matter. It's not a
Remus looks pretty rough, and Denahi, 22 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. You take 31 points of piercing damage, 8 points of necrotic damage, and 8 points of fire halved to 4.
I'm out.
Oh shit. Ends his turn. Talullah's dead. Ika.
Really,
Ika is going to stand up.
I know.
I'm just gonna remind you every turn.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Maybe.
Eric, can you stand up Ika, please?
I can do it.
Total party kill.
And
Step over Denahi. Face chain
Just
dude.
step
he's
away,
going
I
to
Denahi
try to go
uses
over
the
there
best
and help Torkin Denahi by attacking the demon.
So you're telling him to do that? Hang on one second. Nope. Can you make a strength check for Ika?
Strength check for Ika. Okay.
It's gotta be a good one, though.
Oh.
Natural 1.
Wow.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. So
It just falls over.
now Ika thinks about it for a second, looks at the lay of the land, picks Denahi up,
And runs away.
and kind of goes this way. Fuck you, trees and big ass Ika. So we'll say he carries her just this far, and wedges her against the house.
Just over there smashing her.
I'm just kidding. I just can't hold it. He thinks about doing it, but he's still not feeling right, and he got wrecked. He sees
doesn't
Denahi unconscious. He picks her up, and then kind of goes around the corner.
Okay. Can I, without provoking an opportunity of attack, because it looks like there's like 10 feet in between me and the guy, like I want to...
There's 15.
I want to go around that corner to where I saw Ika run, so I can heal Denahi.
Intelligence check first.
That's intelligence.
21.
save or check.
21. His melee range is 30 feet. So you will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Oh, well, if it's 30 feet, then I won't leave it. Like
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, awesome. Then that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go around the corner to where I saw Ika run.
So you're going to stay within his range.
Yes.
Like there?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to see Denahi is down, and with my last spell, I'm going to say, Denahi, wake up! Wake up! And you hear my voice echo in your head as I do a healing word for 6 points of healing to you.
So you are.
My ears are pretty good. Do I hear that as well?
6.
Yeah, 6. That was my last spell. So, let's see. Action. I'm gonna take out arrows, and I am going to use my action to take the dodge stance, and I'm done.
Okay. What are you at right now?
Thank you.
Two failed death saves.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Sorry, that was your call.
I understand.
I'm 2 death saves down.
Didn't you do something to him?
She healed me, and then
before.
you
That's
fucking
right,
smacked the
right.
shit out of me and put me 2 death saves down.
I am
Get back down.
sorry, guys.
Get back down
It's
again.
it's like wanted.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I gave you this guy you can't possibly kill. Oh, I'm sorry.
He's getting close.
Remus misses twice, unfortunately. Top
With
of
advantage?
It's Remus.
Yes.
Sucks.
Wow.
He rolled a 2 and a 2. It's now Rosalyn's turn.
Advantage on both
And
hands?
she's up
Yeah.
there at the
He
top.
rolled low twice.
She just threw the lifeless Talullah to the bottom of the stairs.
Further than wisdom save. 20 to hit.
20 matches. And my wisdom save is a total of 20.
20. Okay. You take. Shit. Stop it. Stop it. 21 points of piercing damage. And 6 points of necrotic, half to 3.
You just matched
You
him.
literally took me to 0 just now. Exactly.
Like after he halved it, it came to
So wait, so
exactly.
you're down now too?
Yep, he's down.
I was gonna heal you, but now we're both fucked.
Farland, top of the order.
So it was a natural 20 and then flipped over to 8. So I failed my first death save.
Denahi.
You're awake.
Okay.
And I asked
Things are bad! Things are really bad!
Thanks, Haika. And like I get out of his arms and I walk over to Jadobi, hand on his shoulder, and like look around because I don't know how long I've been out for.
Torque needs you.
Torque. Okay. And I see, and as soon as I peer over, I just see Farland just hit the dirt.
How far are you going? Are you going in,
I'm
like
right
in,
next to Jadobi.
You're next to Jadobi, you wouldn't see Farland fall. You have to get into the street.
Where the dead body
I'm
is.
gonna finish straight over them so I can see them happen.
Okay.
Alright.
So you see an unconscious Torque, and you see Farland
Unconscious.
now unconscious as well.
We're all dead.
Jadobi, can you heal him?
Campaign shift. We're all vampires.
No, I can't. I'm empty.
I'm looking for potions. Do I have any? I don't.
There's some in my bag, by the way.
Okay. Oh yeah, you have the dog.
Yeah, right.
You could just hit the
I
guy.
know, but I have to make this.
What if it's the last little bit he had left?
Yeah, you never know.
Right? You never know. Just hit him with a fucking
What are we doing?
Alright.
fireball or a fireball.
Yeah, I'm mad. I'm like having
Highest spell possible.
Denahi's like having flashbacks of her entire family being annihilated, and she starts to get really emotional. And she acts on instinct, and she does a lightning bolt. And he has to make a save, yeah?
And he made it.
Natural 1.
Oh!
Die, bitch, die!
Is that getting any extra on that?
Roll high.
But no, it's a lot of fucking dice though, so it's fine.
Ooh,
Like with a natural one, does he like fall over and just like drop a bunch of health potions on everybody?
He explodes into...
Like drop them into their mouths so they
Yeah.
can drink them while they're dead.
Like, oh, whoopsie.
Whoopsie!
No, but maybe the monk
20
could who hasn't done
29 points
anything.
of damage.
Lightning.
Yeah, the guy that's got full health over there hiding behind a fucking crate.
He's looking really rough.
Sorry, a minute.
How much damage did you do?
was an Asimar boat to come in.
Yeah, if only there was an Azamar that was part of our
Nice,
crew that
nice.
wanted to help us.
And what else I got?
End your turn.
I've got a bonus action.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Torque.
Yes.
What's happening? Oh my god, what?
20,
I was about to
10,
roll my last death save.
13 points.
13 points.
Woo!
Panic attack!
Holy crap. Shit just changed.
That was amazing.
I don't have much left.
Again, I'm like
Your turn.
so close to death.
Can't relate.
Fuck up, Torque.
Help Fallen!
No! Fucking go.
No, kill the thing.
I will stand up and hack away.
Kill him.
Can I get
Advantage, remember. Fairy
You do have
fire.
advantage.
I get advantage. Ooh. That's 20 to hit.
20 hit. 20 does not hit. Sorry.
Alright, and I swing again with advantage, and that time it hits.
Okay.
Ooh, alright, that's 20 points of damage.
Ooh.
God, do I pop the rage or just go? I guess I just
Pop
go.
apart. You should pop the rager.
Yeah, but
Last attack.
last attack.
Oh.
I think that hit anyway. Well, it definitely hits. So. Ooh. 18 points of damage.
18 points of damage.
Nice, nice.
He's looking pretty rough.
Should have drank the
Three
health
rounds
potion.
now.
That's what I should have done. Damn it.
Yeah, but at least you get all your death saves back now.
Seeing Jadobi
Sure, yeah,
and
yeah.
Denahi over there. 19 hit Jadobi.
Yes.
You make a dexterity saving
He
throw.
doesn't like the
I
guys
have a
in his
question.
face.
Does the barrel give me any kind of cover whatsoever? Do I get like a +2 or something to my AC?
I would say with his size, no, because it's not really cover. It's just it's a barrel.
Yeah, I don't understand how cover works in 5e.
Cover.
actually.
If you're like half cover, you get like a +2 to your AC. I think I have to look at it real quick.
But I mean, he's literally half covered by a barrel.
Half cover is +5 and partial cover is.
I mean,
+2.
I don't want to argue with you
Sure,
because
sure,
I know
sure.
that you're the DM, but I'm just saying, like, he is literally
That's.
standing behind a barrel that has half.
And what did I
his
say
height.
was the attack?
You said 19 to hit.
What's your AC?
18, so the +2 will make it a 20.
Correct. Yeah, you would technically have half cover.
I like duck behind the barrel as it just like breaks in front of me. Shit!
Whip.
I mean, it's not like you're not going to hit him with the next one.
22 to hit the second time.
Yeah.
But yes, he does. The first chain does miss you. You kind of dodge out of the way. The second one hits you. Dexterity saving throw for that. No, that's a good call because like a lot of times you guys don't call.
I
it.
just never know what. Yeah, I never know what coverage
So
is in 5e.
half cover gives you +2. 3/4 cover gives you +5 to your AC.
Oh, shit! I need to run to cover.
9.
9.
Said the melee fighter.
I know, right? Well, I could. Well, no, I can't throw the axes anymore. Damn it!
You
Strap
take,
a barrel to your front.
32 points of piercing damage,
It's cover.
and 8 have to 4 necrotic damage.
I hit the ground by
He just
9.
sees a moving
Well,
barrel.
he pulls you to him,
Oh.
but you failed. So you fall unconscious right in front of him. Looks down at you.
We're all dead.
Looks back up at Denahi.
Once
17
I'm all
hit.
dead at his feet.
I'm gonna cast Shield.
Okay.
So, just blocked by a ray of
That's for
fire.
the rest of the round, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Those two do their thing. He misses. His last punches attack. He's going to take on Torque. 18 to hit.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I dropped
That was
nothing
third
again.
time.
Yeah.
It's like the worst version of Groundhog
This is why I
Day.
was gonna rage because I was like, I knew he's gonna hit me again.
You take 12 points of piercing damage, half to 6.
How is it halved?
Oh, you're not raged?
No.
I'm not raged.
Okay.
I didn't do it. So
Alright.
it's 12,
And you take 3 points of necrotic.
and that's the 3 that put me under.
God, you're just doing a really good job. of
Who's
getting
up right now
right
besides
to
Boo?
0.
Yeah.
Shit. Ica,
Thanks, buddy.
I would think he would
Did a
go
great
back up
job.
to Nahi and see that everyone's down.
You licks.
I don't understand. When is Boo's turn again?
You actually skipped me last round.
We've skipped him multiple times, I think. He's been standing behind a crate for a
I mean,
while.
if I skip you have to say something. 'Cause
I was just gonna observe anyway.
So you were just gonna watch us all die? Cool, right
Said-
on.
Said the guy who like
Says
went off
the
to fight
monk.
Jared 'cause he
The
Says
monk
the
is like, I'm gonna
angel.
watch you
Says
all
the
die. What
fucking
the?
angel.
All right.
Calls
So
us family.
before Akka, it is Boo's turn.
Okay. So Rosalyn's right there.
She's over here.
Yes. She's up there, and you see her
Talullah's
casting
dead body,
stuff at-
Farland's dead body, my dead body, Jadobi's dead body. Oh, sorry, unconscious. Sorry.
I'm the dead body.
But Talullah is dead.
Oh, straight up dead.
Oh no.
Like
Who-
we have
you know,
10 days
there's
to
been
get
a
her
fucking
to
angel
Okay,
standing
guys,
there
okay,
for 2
alright.
Got a
rounds.
plan?
What are you doing?
Okay. I am going to move around to the back of that church.
This way?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Somewhere in this area?
go around the back side of it as far as I
Can you
can.
get over here, probably?
Alright. Brave, 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 brave Sir Robin.
Is that all you're doing?
Yeah, that's all I
He
can.
quickly
Well, that's your
ran
normal
away
movement.
and
You
left
can
his
use your
friends
action to
fucking
dash.
die.
If you want to go further.
Yeah, I guess I'll get up to the corner of it.
Can you put him to the corner of that?
Sure.
Now Akka.
Like, still off there, but yeah.
Yeah, sorry. It's
Alright.
really hard to actually keep him on without falling over.
Ika
And Boo's down.
is going to claw at the demon.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse
Yeah,
me.
stepping on dead bodies to get there.
You're cool.
Death save, death save, death save's gone.
I don't think
24 to hit.
Hits.
Okay.
Ika does stand in between you and the fuck you barrels. These people fucked off. These people fucked off.
12 points of slashing on the first hit.
Okay.
He's going again. 21 to hit.
Hits. Barely hits.
14 points of slashing damage on the second hit.
Sweet. Got it.
Does he have move?
No, because he was over here. So that's his full move.
Okay, then he's done.
But he's standing between Torque and you and him. So he's
Great.
somewhat protecting you guys.
Great.
Your turn.
My necklace is gonna pulse again and bring me to stability.
How often does that happen?
All the time.
It doesn't.
Whenever I want it.
Whenever I
60% of the time it works.
I will
I
splash
like
the
that.
pot whenever the fuck I like.
Yeah, it just says when I am unconscious.
Yep.
Period.
Also, when you
That's
roll hit
awesome. I
die,
gotta get one of those.
Yeah, it's maxed out.
no, you double it.
Even better.
Yeah.
Okay. So I stabilize. Can I stand?
Yeah, you can use half your movement to stand.
I don't like that. Okay.
He wants to play dead.
And I'm going to empower arrows.
Okay.
When I'm done.
That's it.
Oh wait. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I can do right now. I'm done.
Okay.
Remus.
Ramus. Fuck.
And the fairy fire is gone.
Oh, well, he missed with advantage anyway. Ramus is trashed. Rosalyn is...
You guys don't even know that I'm dead.
Nope. I don't.
I mean, I was right there.
Farland, you're down, right?
Yes. And I've already failed one death saving throw.
You
Got
gotta be kidding me right now.
She's gonna...
Yeah, I was right there.
But he
I
doesn't
watched
want
you
to
die.
come. Yeah.
Right,
I
I'm gonna go
watched you
around the
throw-
church instead. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, she hits. You watch as a burst of energy shoots out of her hand. It's bluish purple. Shoots across like a lightning bolt. Hits Remus. He's still standing, but barely. Top of the order, Farland.
There we go. Success. 14.
Okay. Denahi.
Okay, so what was I gonna do? Yeah. So I'm gonna use a couple of my sorcery points to do Quicken spell. I'm gonna turn one of my bonus actions into a full action. My first one being, I'm gonna look right at the demon and cast Shatter again. So that loud ringing noise.
11.
Fail.
Watching the
We're
massacre.
watching everyone die.
Gonna die fighting.
Good. He's gonna pull something.
20 points of thunder damage.
At least I keep thinking.
Spells.
20. Did you hear that?
No.
20 points of thunder damage to the.
22. Got it.
Alright, and then I'm gonna cast a firebolt.
Do it.
16 to hit.
With advantage.
No,
No,
it
it's
fell.
gone.
Huh?
It
It's
fell.
gone.
Oh.
Oh.
That's your turn. Torque.
I guess that's a death save. I make one.
Sweet.
14.
It's Bracor's turn.
And now he crushes me for 2 death saves.
Give him the
I mean,
idea.
he still has a giant owlbear in his face.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree. He should
He
only
misses
be attacking
his
the
first
owlbear.
attack on the owlbear. What the fuck? He misses his second attack on the owlbear.
What?
Oh yeah, he hits that time.
Oh, but that time.
Ika
That time he's taking the beak right up to his grill.
Ika takes 31 points of piercing and 8 points of necrotic.
He hits the ground.
Boosh! And he crushes me as
Been
he
dead for like
falls
an hour.
down.
So did Zen just run off?
Yeah, Zen was looking really rough, and he's with
And
the
he's
civilians.
part of the group that was over here.
And they did
Right by you.
they did
Say
fuck
hi.
off.
Say hi. See if you can throw a pickle at people.
He's going to take a shot at Remus there too. He does hit. Remus is down.
To not rage quit.
Talullah's down. Oh, boo.
Boo.
Boo. Boo boo.
Boo!
Hmm.
I'll stand at the edge of the church and watch them die.
So is only Jadobi up?
And
Denahi and Jadobi are the only ones
from
up
your angle. You
at the
wouldn't be able to see either of them.
Right.
You might be able to see him around chain dude and Ika laying on his back.
And the chain guy looks how?
It looks really rough at the moment.
Does he still have that big gaping wound in his back?
Oh yeah.
And his front.
Yeah, he's got giant gaping wounds.
I gave him a gaping wound and said, dude, yeah, he's got 2 gaping wounds.
Hmm. Okay.
Dudes gave him gaping wounds. Let me tell you about it.
Hold it, Eric. Hold it. Hold it so we can do it.
Sorry.
So I am going to sneakily approach, and I am going to plunge my hands into his gaping wound and just rip him open from the back.
Roll for attack.
Look, I don't roll well.
It's probably worse when you do it on your laptop.
That's a 31.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Or 9 damage on the first.
And with that, you stick your hands through his back, and you just you pull, and you watch. Well, you're all dead. You two watch
The double eagle.
as he screams in pain, and you kind of see like hands kind of coming out of the chest, and you see he's kind of partially ripped open, and you see like this essence kind of come out. You watch as his body hits the ground, and you see this black mist kind of lift from his body, and it dissipates in the sky. And
He had less than 9 hit points left.
he had 4.
Where have you been?
I was so close to getting a killing blow on that guy. This is killing me.
Well, so was Denai, and I was
Both of us
And,
were close.
yeah, I guess I'll walk over and heal Torque for 11 points.
with a bonus action.
Yep.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Torque, you have 11 hit points.
Okay.
Aika.
14, it's a save.
Okay. Shinobi.
I'm gonna go over. Who did you just heal?
Torque.
I'm gonna. Ooh. Since Ica's like right there in front of me and it's huge, I'm gonna stabilize Ica.
Okay. Medicine check.
Okay. Come on, buddy, come on. Natural 20.
Okay.
Oh.
He's got 1 hit point. Remus succeeds his saving throw. Rosalyn standing up there the second that Barakabu kills Rakar. She screams in anger and pain, looks around at the scenario. You watch as her form kind of spins, turns into a mist, and she goes west. She's no longer in the area. Currently, there are no enemies in the area.
Running over to Farland, did you spare the dying?
Okay.
Well, I'll go get Talullah's body and bring it back to the others.
Did you see Talullah?
I was directed.
Yeah,
where
he
she
watched
tossed
the
her
whole thing
down.
from over here.
So
Just eating popcorn the whole time.
I'm running to
Okay.
Remus to stabilize him.
Okay, medicine check. Barack, will you walk over to Talullah, who has been there for quite some time now? You pick up her lifeless body, and you walk slowly back to the party.
We must find someone to revive her then.
And I put her down and I let him know that she's dead.
I run over and I try to do spare the dying. Do we touch her forehead?
Nothing happens.
I'll try again.
We need a mage
Mage.
who can revive her.
Sorry, I'm trying to remember the spell.
There's several different.
There's a couple that can
There's
actually bring her
Revivify.
back, but we have to do it before it's 10 days.
Does Torque know that?
Torque might know some of that, yeah.
Maybe we'll call it a stretch here. That maybe I know.
You're,
Oh, yes.
you're a clan chief.
But not magic,
I can't say there's that many magic users in my days as a
Okay.
clan chief, but
So you're all standing around, everyone's beaten and battered, and Talullah is lying there. What are you guys doing?
What can be done?
I'm gonna try to.
Roll for attack.
You're gonna order what?
28.
28 hits.
What am I
It's
rolled a crunch.
like a D4 or something. Plus your strength.
We know clerics. we
Blue. 2 plus.
Where?
we can take us to Tideum.
1 point of
I'm sure someone
damage.
can heal her there.
Can we get there in 10 days?
By flying ship, we can.
Flying ship would take 3 or 4, but it'd be a stretch.
Yes, we can.
but she has 10 days technically.
Give or take.
We can definitely ask. I'm not
For a
not
full
sure if we've got
revive.
abilities to go that far.
There's
but
different spells,
We
but
can
yeah.
definitely ask.
Okay. Because she's a cleric, right?
She is, yes.
Then we must take her body and go.
Who's
I
a cleric?
immediately pick up Talullah
Giselle.
in my arms and start walking back out towards the front.
I'm gonna try to start. Me and Ika are gonna try to start collecting the people that are kind of
Perception check.
scattered.
All of you come back to the boat with us.
26.
26. The ship is on the eastern side of the gate, kind of
Mhm.
near where you
Southeastern.
guys were camping.
Yeah.
So like, you have to go that way, but that's where a lot of people were going. The ship is
Back to
anchored.
Trixie's boat. Let's go now.
Okay.
She's landed, and they're taking people.
Awesome. Great. Cool.
No time to waste.
Can I take the chains?
Do a nature check. No, survival check.
21.
21. You go to try to take the chains off, and they are kind of melting because like his whole body is he is a demon fiend, so his body is starting to decay rapidly because the chains were on fire, so they are actually melting. So like there's nothing chains wise. The chains are kind of merged together.
Did he leave anything useful behind?
He does have the fist things.
I'll take those.
Okay.
All I care about is getting back to the boat and getting
Okay.
Talullah and going.
Okay. So you all are going to the ship?
Yes,
Okay.
as quick as possible.
All right, come on. What do you?
And the survivors. Let's go. Come on.
The survivors are already on the boat.
Where's Giselle?
She's on the boat. What happened?
Unfortunately, Rosalyn and that beast ambushed us.
Well, come on.
Here's
let's go.
my ass. It was handed to me a minute ago.
All right, so you
Jump
all
on the ship.
you all get on the ship. Trixie quickly gets everything in gear. The Rosari crystals light up. She flies up, and you're en route as fast as she can go towards Tydean, which would be 3 days. Giselle is kind of laying down, trying to just
Gather herself.
gather herself. What's the name of the spell?
Revive the dead, I believe.
Revivify.
Is no one gonna ask Broccoli what the fuck he was doing that entire fight?
I asked
That's
him.
me.
Whoa.
I punched him for 1
He
hit
did
point.
actually. I just already.
Oh, I thought you punched her.
Let's
No,
stay
punch
stay in
it.
character.
Oh.
Come on. So what are you guys doing?
I thought it was like a
So I'm laying Talullah's body down in front of Giselle and asking her, Giselle, I know you are in a very weakened state, but is there anything you can do for Talullah with your powers?
We can try. I need help though.
What do you need?
We all need to help.
Okay. How?
What can
So-
I do?
She begins. She takes it's a ritual spell, so she's going to take some time to cast. So you see her kind of writing runes on the deck of the ship. What are you guys doing while she's doing that?
I'm standing by waiting for her to give me
Whatever
a-
she
her
says
tell
to
me.
do. If she says sit there and hold hands, I'm doing it.
So we've never experienced this before. We almost did with the Nahi, but Jadobi was able to succeed in the first immediate thing. This is a check, a party check to see if the 5 of you plus Giselle can bring her back. Not yet. So you have to bring something to the table. You have to try a healing spell or bring something that reminds you of Talullah or something. It's all in character contributions to this ritual, and you all have to, depending on the DC, so many of you have to succeed in this thing. So think about that for right now,
Okay.
and while we're flying.
What can I? Ooh.
Like, do potions help?
It's trying to just.
Will this potion help at all?
It might.
It's like potion with lots of RP with it. That could be some sort of check. Thinking someone
Loss
was
of RP?
lots of RP. Like the point. The
Oh,
point
oh.
of this is your friend just died. She's dead.
Yes,
So you have
I
to.
get the point.
So it's what can you
Will
do?
this potion help?
You can try.
It might. We'll try. We'll
Yes.
try.
Pour it in her mouth.
Wait for Giselle. Wait for Giselle.
Well, Giselle.
Don't break her concentration.
Yeah, she's concentrating right now.
Meanwhile, I'm readying the cure wounds, just rubbing my hands together, priming it.
Okay. And just again to reiterate, it's more than just an action of pouring or doing a spell. You have to do something else with it.
Or,
All right. Who's gonna do the first contribution?
I will.
Please.
Mora, hear my call. Give me the power to save my friend. I feel this like radiant heat in my hands, and I lay my hands down on Talullah
Okay.
and just close my eyes and cast Cure Wounds on her.
Okay. Please roll a religion check.
Religion check. I didn't even realize
sounds
that was
about
a
right.
thing.
It
I've
is.
never done
absolutely.
that.
Especially for you, it's definitely a thing.
Yeah, if you're going to be a paladin.
Alright, so total of 16.
16. Okay. Who else would like to take the next?
I'll step up.
All right.
So as you do your thing, you watch as one of the runes lights up. That's around Talullah's body.
I'm gonna set my hands aglow with warm energy. I'm gonna put them around, hovering over Talullah's head, and I'm gonna say, we've only known each other for a short time. I'm not even sure if we like each other, but there's someone for you, Antidean. Your mother needs you.
And her friend.
Yes, the princess needs you as well. And we need you back. I'm going to cast guidance on her to try to help guide her spirit back to the body.
Can you roll a nature check for me?
So is it a check or a save?
Check.
Oh,
Is that different?
it is.
What's your...
23.
Because I have an ability that gives +4 to saving throws.
Okay, so what was your check?
What was my check?
Religion check?
Oh, religion check. I guess minus that would have been
11?
12.
12. Okay.
So this is a skill check for me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 24 on the skill check.
Got it.
Who's next?
You watch as another rune lights up.
I don't know what I have.
Anything.
A potion.
Yes, you can pour it.
Oops.
Would you like to say anything to her? A friend
Come
of
back
yours.
to us, Talullah.
Persuasion check.
I mean, you know.
Torque's a man of few words.
Right, seriously, and even worse rolls. 6.
6?
And I pour a potion over the top of her.
Okay.
Like just drenching her in a potion. I don't know. Does this help?
Okay.
Come back, Talullah!
Just marinating her.
Does a ruin glow?
Just douse
A
it.
ruin.
Does not.
glow. Okay.
Who was next?
I did the wrong thing.
It's okay. It's all right.
okay.
It's all right.
Wait! And I peel one of the wraps from one of my axes.
Okay.
Bonra's wrap, and I throw it over her face.
Okay. You say anything while you do that?
Skora tu nacht.
Can you make... you know what? We'll make that persuasion with advantage, so you can roll again.
Oh, and a natural.
Okay. What was the first roll?
16.
16.
Second was a natural.
So you already rolled once, so that...
You said with advantage.
Yeah, so that roll was your advantage roll. So 16 is the thing. Does that make sense?
Like,
You already
your
rolled
six-
once,
your six
persuasion.
was
so you roll again, not 2 more times.
It succeeded, so it's okay.
Okay.
So you watch as a rune lights up.
I go up and I kneel beside her, and I put my hand on top of the scarf that's over her face, and I'm thinking of like this memory I have of my brother, and he comes up, he finds something that he's broken, and he hands it to me as kids, and I mend it, and I cast my strongest prayer healing spell, and I try to heal it.
Can you make a Arcana check with advantage?
Do it again. Do it again.
Shut the fuck up, Dad.
23.
You watch as another rune lights up.
Who's next?
So I walk up and with my thumb I make a red mark under each eye and across her chin.
Okay. You make a survival check.
Oh. $27.
You watch as a 5th rune lights up all the runes light up, and you watch as the runes that are etched into the deck of the ship, they start to circle around Talullah's body, and you watch as energy, radiant energy, illuminates from each side to her body, and you watch as a beam of radiant light shoots through the sky, startling a lot of the people on the deck. And then everything dissipates. The runes disappear. And Talullah's body is still lifeless.
It didn't work.
I continue waiting.
You watch as her eyes open up. She sits up real quick, looks at all of you, and falls immediately unconscious again. Like she's alive, but she falls and she faints. But she is at 1 hit point.
Oh, we did it. We did it.
Okay.
Wait, that
Okay.
worked?
Thanks, brother.
I
Giselle.
put a hand on Nahi's shoulder.
What are these tears?
Can you make a wisdom save? Is there anything else you like to do?
There are good things sometimes.
Giselle, thank you.
Thank you. I must rest now.
Yes, you should.
Um, so,
I'm gonna pick Talullah's body up and take her to the nearest, bed or whatever
Okay.
on the ship.
Wait, she's okay now?
Yes, she's going to make it.
And I'm gonna help Giselle to a bed or whatever for her to rest.
is there anything else you'd like to do for the night before we accelerate?
I need to tell the team some stuff. So after Giselle is resting in her quarters, I'm gonna go to the team. There's something I need to tell you all. Eros told me more of Lord Corinne and Kron and his sister. It appears that his father and his father before him have all killed Kron,
18. 19.
and he always comes back. After about 500 years each time. When he leaves, he goes to the Shadowfell to recuperate for that 500 years. If by any chance we could catch him there while he's weak, after we end him here, I don't think he'll come back again.
And it's the Shadow Plane in Darkfell.
Darkfell.
Yeah. Just
How do we reach this?
I don't know.
Your grandfather didn't tell you?
He doesn't know. He's only heard of it in passing.
But he's a gem now. Wouldn't he understand other planes? How does he not know?
It doesn't quite work that way, Torg.
I don't seem to understand any of this.
It's okay, it's alright. It's hard for anyone to grasp, really.
How did they kill him before?
Fire, brute force, brute weapon, magic, everything. They threw everything.
And
But
is it,
that's what we did
We
to her.
It takes a lot. I think it took an army or so. So I just really needed to tell you.
we are no army.
We
we know
must
where to
raise
find
one
one.
in Tydean.
You know where to find one.
Where?
Or maybe a couple.
King Max.
So, yes.
So you're saying when we reach Tydean, We must form an army to go to this place we've never heard.
Maybe we can get more information when we're back in Tydean. My mother and maybe Leroy can tell us more.
Sorry.
They have more experience, more knowledge.
This Leroy seems to know an awful lot.
Yes.
More than he would seem.
It's like he's there to fill plot holes or something.
He's like a plot hole filler.
There was one
How
other
does Tark fill a plot holes
thing.
are?
And my mother, I'm not sure if I said this
You
before,
put
but
fences up with plot holes.
I think she knows these beasts, these vampires, these wolf men. I think she knows them. I think I can get more information from her when we get back.
Oh, then it's good we're headed to Tydean.
Yes, it is. It is.
You should get some rest while we can. I need some. And I just sit up and find a room. Just like
Okay. Is anyone else doing anything else?
I have to go rest.
I'll take a look at the gloves that I found, you said?
Okay. You want to like attune to them, or you want to
Just see what they are. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like magic brass knuckles essentially.
I'm going
Fit perfectly over your wraps.
to go to the
Sorry.
the front of the ship,
Okay.
the bow.
Yep.
And I'm going to pop a pesta root into my mouth to nullify.
Constitution save.
This guy is popping drugs, and half the time it works, and the other half it doesn't.
Doesn't really not work though.
Hope it's not a bad trip, man.
Oh man, I told you not to take that stuff, man.
I miss him, man. He was the best.
22 Constitution,
Okay, take it like a champ.
Took too much, man. Too much.
and I just need to take the edge off.
Okay.
Just a
the
little
edge
something.
out. Oh my
All right,
God.
so we'll say for the next
Smoke a
3
bowl of
days
wine.
at full speed, Trixie, she stays awake for the whole thing. She takes 2 points of exhaustion. She's
So we get a long rest.
yes, you all can get a long rest because she's the only one who knows how to pilot it. And she knows the severity of just getting there as fast.
I'm going to do one more thing while we're.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull Denahi to the side. It's only Denahi. Only her. No one around. Denahi.
Yes.
Giselle's pregnant.
I knew you had to. Did you just have to be with her now? How do you know? Where is she? Shh. Where is she?
She's
I want to talk to her.
she's resting, but Denahi. But wait, Denahi, look at me. That was 2 months ago, and she has a bump.
Like a little bump.
2 months ago, though, bro.
You said 3
Until
months
it
ago.
makes sense, bro.
Have kids. I've seen bumps grow. Like
You
you still see a bump.
never have a baby bump in like a month or two?
Also,
Come
she's
on,
a
man.
furball. Who
It
knows?
was
That's
2
true.
months ago.
Yeah.
I don't think. I can
Magic,
congratulate her, but I don't think.
Magic.
Baby's in a time of war.
Wait, you don't think it's yours?
Oh,
Have you?
smooth, bro. Smooth. She's gonna fuck you.
Does Denahi still go find her?
No. I'm in shock. Happy, confused, but not surprised. But shocked.
Let's keep this between us for now, okay?
I'm
Not gonna keep it between the two of you.
I'm gonna put a bag
She's
of
not. She's not.
pentapedal,
Okay.
the soft stuff, in her hands, just in case we need it.
Right, I hope she'll
Right.
forget. I love it.
Okay.
I'm gonna practice with those gloves.
Okay. We'll say you can attune to him, and I can give you that card later.
While he's practicing, I'm going to stand nearby and talk to him.
Talk at him.
I'm gonna
Talk
dig
at
back into the old barrel that we had and see if there's still ale.
Okay.
Barakabu, if you don't mind, I'd like to speak with you about something. I noticed in the battle that while we were fighting the ogres and Rakar and Rosalyn, up until the end, you were nowhere to be seen.
Very stealthy.
Why did you hold back?
Well, at first I was trying to stick with your plan to try and move around and do a pincer attack. And then when I saw Zin's gear, I thought maybe if I could get over there, there would be something useful that I could use. But then there wasn't. And then I saw Rosalyn, so I thought I would try to sneak around and take her out, but by then everybody was dead. So it's a succession of plans that just weren't working.
I see.
But you guys did alright.
No,
You're not there.
we didn't. Talullah was dead.
Yeah, I saw that. She was already... Yeah.
You didn't know that. You didn't know that. You didn't know that.
I
can see
appreciate you.
things.
I appreciate you wanting to stick to my plan, but it went south almost immediately. I wish you had been there to help us.
I understand that.
And I just kind of
Okay.
silently walk away, just knowing that I haven't gotten through to him at all.
And you continue to train, and we will say after the end of the journey, you get there right in the we'll call it the late evening of the 26th, 9 o'clock at night. Trixie does park the ship in the royal the Lord Quarter of Tydean. As
Why wouldn't you just put it in the water?
because the water's down the cliff, there's no way to get people out of there. It's not a port.
I thought it was. Tydean was a port city.
No,
There's
it's
no
by
port.
the water, but there's no ports.
Yeah, it's like 600-foot cliffs. Around
Okay, I'm confused.
So she lands the ship. She starts letting all the civilians start coming out. You see your mother. You see her mother and
The princess?
Kaylin.
Kaylin, no. I was like, I don't know who you're talking about.
I was
but
trying to remember her name.
Kaylin.
You see Kaylin. They all walk up, like excited to greet you. What are you guys doing?
Handing over to.
So you come down off the ship carrying the lifeless Talullah, breathing but lifeless nonetheless, in a coma, some sort of
She
state.
needs your
do another-
help.
Do another check, please.
Okay, another wisdom?
Yeah. What happened?
It was a fierce battle.
18.
18. Okay.
She died, and
What?
we've somehow kept her in this state. We
Please,
need
please.
your help.
Bring her. Bring her to the.
Of course.
Yes, over
Let's
here.
go.
Please.
And I start running, carrying
Okay.
Talullah's body.
So Talullah, her mother, and Kaylin go up to the medical area. Is anyone else going with? Or are you guys doing something else?
But
I'm with my
carrying her, so yeah.
Did King Max come out to greet us too, or
No, not yet.
no?
Well, we're not special enough yet.
Then I'll just follow along with them.
With Tort?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you all doing?
Well, I need to talk to you.
Okay, 1 second, Judevi. Okay. I want to get an idea of what everyone's doing.
I'm gonna walk by the side of. Just keep walking, following them.
Following that. Okay.
I'm just gonna follow Farland and Denai.
Okay. So the group is going to drop her off, and then
As we're walking though, gonna lean in. Giselle's pregnant.
To who?
Well, the rest of the group that she was walking with.
okay. Yes. I'm glad you're okay, Judevi.
Do you want me to actually
Oh, that's
carry
your
her?
way,
or-
No, I told you to hold on. I wanted to.
I don't need to know how
see what they were
babies
doing,
made
too.
anymore.
I'm glad you're all right too.
That's good.
We have to talk.
Okay. Yes.
Maybe-
Yes.
In a better time.
It's
In a
tea.
better time.
Well, I think everything's kind of calmed down. Yes, we can go inside and talk.
Okay. I need to brief my mother real quick.
This is your mother talking to you.
Oh, I thought Giselle was
I'm
talking
here
to
to
me.
brief you.
I was.
Real quick.
I just
Alright,
said
gotcha.
okay for a second.
Sorry. All right, cool.
Cool.
A long time ago, you used to mention different
12.
monsters and beasts. I mean, do you remember vampires and like wolfmen?
Come with me. We'll go to the library.
Plus what?
So she leads you to the library. And
Okay.
So you all bring her to like the medical area. It's a relatively small room. It's just like an isolated room just for like one patient. Kaylin is sitting next to her. Body is laying on the bed. Her mother is kind of standing at the bedside, just looking at her. You see a couple clerics come in and they're administering something, just checking on her. So another a woman comes up. You said she died. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you brought
As
her
far as
back?
we know, yes. And
It's been
Okay.
3 days since we brought her back.
Okay. She's probably suffering from resurrection sickness, maybe. So it could be a couple days. It could be a couple weeks. It's a really tough toll on the body when you die. She needs rest.
well,
Thank you all for bringing her here, though.
You will help her, though.
Yes, we will keep an eye on her. She has her family here as well.
thank you.
Thank you.
Come, Torque. Let's go.
All right.
So how did you find out that Giselle was pregnant?
What?
Oh yes, she told us on the way in.
Just you make another wisdom check.
Wait, that means that. That means he. Oh. Well.
I take.
We
it
should
that-
buy him an ale the next chance we get.
I would say, if I'm assuming correctly, that's probably in order. Yes.
Absolutely.
I have a bag of pentacle.
I feel much more comfortable that Talullah is with people that will help her. So let's go drink ale
Yes,
and celebrate.
we all deserve that.
And the celebration is in order that our friend is among the living again.
Well, considering we might all be dying soon, then yes.
Okay. Now, so you guys are going to the tavern? Okay. And you're heading to the library with your mother?
Yes.
Please make another wisdom save.
9.
9. Okay. Whoop. What happened? Something broke. I mean, you don't know this because you're in a coma, but Kaylin doesn't leave your side. She's kind of by the window looking at you. Your mother stands there for some time and tells Kaylin, like just being very like stoic and like you'd probably get emotional. Like she's there's water in her eyes, but she's not letting it drop.
Drop.
I have business to attend. I'm going to. I'll come back and check on her. Keep an eye on her, please. So she leaves, and an hour goes by or so, and Kaylin is there, and she's like talking to you, and the clerks told them to just speak to her while she's in a coma. After some time, your eyes do open up. You see Kaylin sitting right there. The color in your skin is starting to come back. You're like you're alive now. Like you're feeling more like yourself for a moment. She looks at you. Oh, you're awake. Oh, thank you, Zir. And she goes and gives you a hug.
Yeah.
So the two of you hug and embrace, and the hug gets tighter and tighter, and you just hug deeper and deeper.
And she takes 3
And
points
your-
of bludgeoning damage.
Fangs come out of your teeth.
Ah!
A hunger comes over your body, and you bite down hard on Kaylin's neck.
She's still in the temple?
She's inside the
By
castle.
yourself.
Oh.
And
Because
you
we all left her.
drain every ounce of blood from her body. And her body falls to the ground, lifeless and pale. And you're not sure what happened yet, and you have blood all over your bodies. And that's where we're going to call it for tonight.
Oh. Damn.
Dumbo.
So,
It feels bad, right?
Yeah, whatever. Rate whoever you want. It's over.
thank you all for watching tonight.
She's not pregnant,
We
You're
are
so-
going to
Yeah, we
put
go
someone-
like-
She's a
I know how to
vampire. We
make
got
you
shit
evil.
going on.
I can't hang.
Holy shit.
I quit.
You just ate your lover.
He killed my girlfriend.
You killed your girlfriend.
did.
All
The
right.
first time's
That is
always the worst.
fucked up.
First time's always the worst.
That is fucked up. You just killed your girlfriend.
Tune in next week.
1 second.
Tune in next week to
Try to
watch
get-
us kill
On
more
Talullah.
fucking people.
So we're gonna go ahead and rate our friends over at Perception Studio. Go ahead and show the Ukodor love,
I'm so sad.
and we will see you all next week.
Bye.
Bye. I can't even believe what I'm watching.